Okay, folks, we're back with some more Zenless Zone Zero. I Last time I played part 79, we beat the main storyline for season 1, where we fought Inspector Bringer, who turned himself into a giant god hand, which was a surprisingly tougher fight than I expected. Certainly better than the stupid ballerinas, but it was fun. I was not satisfied with my overall performance with it though, so I kind of like restarted the fight a couple of times, at least for the initial phase, and I managed to get very lucky in beating him without in order to get the full polychrome rank account. So that was fine. And it's as I thought. He's not the real bad guy. He's only one of likely several others hiding in the shadows, trying to do something with the Hollows, probably to become gods among men or something. I don't know. Probably that. For an anime plot like this, that's usually what it is. And so Bell and Wise are trying to find out who started Hollow Zero in the first place, and maybe by extension we'll figure out how the other Hollows came about in the first place. And they've officially, their identity as Phaethon, as I suspected would happen, did become not public, but what is known by certain parties among the group, like the Cunning Hairs, we already knew. The Blazewood, the Sons of Caledon, they already know. But the ones that they were trying to keep their identity secret from, of course, were Section 6 and the police, or at least a handful of the police. Victoria Housekeeping, I don't think they really give a damn all that much. They seem to be client confidential, professional in that way. But Section 6, they really didn't want them to know about, but decided, you know what? They know anyway. Miyabi trusts us. We might as well give her the same courtesy along with the rest of them. And same with Zhu Yuan and Qingyi. So they're like the only members among the police, other than the late Inspector Bringer, who know who they are. So we're now in the interim post-season 1 period, part of which I've done already due to a lot of the stuff having come out on a quote-unquote limited time, only for it to not actually be limited time because they end up being done anyway, so kind of felt like I wasted my time doing them the more I think about it. But anyway, Season 2 is well up on the horizon, but I'm, of course, crawling my way through it. And there's something about a goldfinch that we gotta do. There's also these side missions, plus Path of Proxy, which I'm still putting off. And the store-bought pool for the master tapes refilled, and won't refill until another month, so I took advantage of that already. So I now have 12 regular master tapes, as well as 26 of the advanced ones. So I'm gonna keep stocking up the advanced ones until I can use them to get the new character who's coming out with Season 2, the white-haired chick. There's also a panda and a third character coming after that. However, whether or not I'll get them, I have no idea. I may hold off on them and save for whoever else comes back, like Caesar or something. But for now, let's do a roll with the normal tapes and see if I can get lucky. Probably not, but would be nice. Nope, I got nothing. Well, 3 A's, that can't be that bad, but it's probably going to be people I already have anyway. So
Whether it's catching ducks or finding cats,
Seth.
I'm here to help.
Already have him, so whatever. Huh. I think I had this engine already, but...
Anton, head of Belobog Industries construction team.
I already maxed out Anton. I have literally no reason to get him anymore. I don't know why they keep giving him to me. Go away, Anton. I don't need you anymore. You're maxed out. Yeah, that was a waste. I mean, Seth, I suppose, is fine because, okay, I can level him some more. But Anton, there's literally no reason for me to keep getting Anton.
How can I help? It's our turn, bro.
Like, see? 6 out of 6. He's like the one character they keep giving me the most. And it's like, I don't want him anymore. You've given me him.
Come on, let's get to work.
Like 3 ways to Sunday.
A mission? Take
Like,
me along.
so it's like, stop giving him to me. Please. Well, Sethy boy is at the very least halfway done, so it's not a total loss, but I still don't feel like I got my
Call me anytime.
master tapes worth right there. So yeah, other than Seth and maybe the one engine for a Caledon member, I'm basically like, meh, who gives a shit? Yet, I would have thought they'd stop giving me more Anton, but because I don't need him. Like, I'm full on him. Like, stop giving him to me. Please. So, that aside, we've pretty much we're now basically in uncharted territory. And there is like stuff that I'm kind of expecting the game to drop on me. Like Into the Pale Wasteland. I don't know when that one's going to start. But Overlord's Feast I've done. I know I finished Arpeggio. So, let's go figure out what this whole Golden Finch thing is about. I also have a bunch of characters I should probably catch up on as far as dates go, but it is what it is. I swear, if they give me Anton yet again, I'm gonna freaking lose it. It's like, no. No more.
Already? Are you trying to give a grandma like me a run for her money?
No, but you can...
See ya.
I'd like you... how about you just give me polychromes instead? Or allow me to trade money for polychromes, because I don't need any more money. Okay, bodyguard in black. What is... Wait, is this... Oh, it's the gravity. Is this the... This is the movie theater, right? Okay, bodyguard. Astra... Is Astra here? Is she inside? Oh, we're finally getting to where an Astra shows up, eh? Please step back. Don't shove me. Think you own the cinema or something? Astra has an important event here today. No unauthorized personnel is allowed inside. Important event? Huh? Like we're supposed to believe that? Isn't it just a TOPS conference? Why is Astra even performing at your boring conference? Don't you know what day it is? Move aside. We're not just some random fans. We're here to hold Astra's birthday event. Meanwhile, around the back entrance of the cinema, a figure's peeking at the crowd nearby. A red coat and sunglasses, the person known as Chaotic Fried Rice? What the fuck? She waves and starts miming a series of nonsensical gestures, but it's obvious what she means. Distract the guard. It's Astra, isn't it? Someone's in the cinema lobby. Is that Astra over there? What? Where? Let me in. Step back, you're not allowed inside. The alleged Astra sighting causes a stir, drawing the attention of the black-suited bodyguard. Time to meet up with Chaotic Fried Rice. Wait, so does Wise and Bell know already? Are they already acquainted with Astra? Because if so, that I did not know. Chaotic fried rice. I'm here. I'm the Bang Boo Snap that you met before. Oh. Okay. Okay, so we have not technically met Astra in person previously, but through her Bang Boo Snap, who I admit I completely forgot was who owned him. And so this is where they officially meet face to face. So they're only tangentially acquainted on that account. Hello, my beauty. Oh, Jesus Christ. If a perfect woman were to exist, it probably would be Astra. I mean, keep in mind, there's like 50 perfect women in this game, but Astra is probably the closest to being number one out of the bunch. Like, sheesh. Like, she's the kind of woman you just want to be around with forever. Chaotic. Fried rice. Perfect. High five. I've always wanted to try something like that. Gotta hand it to you. You got here fast. Now everyone's caught up with the chaos at the front. Time for us to sneak away. Sneak away? Why don't you just walk out? Obviously, because there's a reason we can't just stroll out the front. I'll fill you in once we're out of Lumina Square. Let's try to avoid the crowds, especially those bad guys in black. My car's parked in the parking lot. Perfect. You're just full of good ideas, aren't you? Oh, my courageous knight in shining armor. Lead us to the parking lot. Things are going to be much easier once we get out of Lumina. Okay, so... Oh, I really hope she comes back soon. Among the 5 other characters that I missed. Seemingly safe location. There aren't many people here. It seems pretty safe. The path is clear. Let's call over the runaway princess. Oh, wait a minute. There's actually a person in there? Huh. Stick to less crowded routes. Stay safe. Stay under the radar, especially from those baddies in suits. They look like normal bodyguards. Hey, just see them as bad guys, at least today. That's what they are to me. Just remember, stay low. There aren't many people here. Seems pretty safe. Let's call over the fried rice princess. Oh, man. Wait, I love how there were, like, guards right there, and we just walked right past them. At least that's the implication. The parking lot's right up ahead. We're almost there. Someone's up ahead. Hide. Someone's coming from behind, too. It's a pincer attack. What do we do? Is this the end? Meanwhile... Oh my, look at you. What a handsome young man. But why the scowl? And dressed all in black, no less. That outfit only makes you look older, my dear. We got the latest issue of Trendsetter right here. You should take one. You might find it helpful. Astra's getting a rerun next patch. Oh, thank God. So, I'm gonna have to save up for both her and the new white-haired chick. Most definitely. Like what? At Esther who? Have you seen someone who looks like Astra Yao around here? Like what? Esther who? Someone famous? I'm an old lady, so just describe her for me. Black hair, red eyes, tall, slim. and extremely perky double Ds, and her expression is cold like she's a queen or something. Oh, that lady. Saw her earlier. She was heading towards the metro. And a fine ass. I almost forgot. Guard mutters something into his radio and starts sprinting toward the metro. You think you hear him yell something like, "Save me a copy of Trendsetter," as he dashes off. Alright, they're gone. Come out now, you two. Ah, thank you, Granny Eve. Oh, so there's another Eve. Evelyn and Old Lady Eve right here. Or just Eve. Eve? Your name's Eve too? Huh, feels like I've always been saved by an Eve. Even she's aware of the joke. I don't know who you've gotten mixed up with, but be careful, wise Astra. Wait, Granny, you just gave away my real name. Oh, so your name is Wise? Nice name. It really rolls off the tongue. Wait, Granny, I'm not Astra, and didn't you just say you didn't know? Ha, I was just trying to fool that guy. I see you on magazine covers all the time. How could I not recognize you? There's one difference, though. You look far more energetic in person than you do in the photos. Alright, enough chit-chat. You better get moving before those guys realize something's off and come back. Yes, thank you, Granny. Better get to the parking lot now. Do you know a safe place we could go? I could really use a break. Let's head back to my shop, then. You can tell me what happened on the way. Also, you head out of... And so you head out of Lumina Square with Astra Nope Chaotic Fried Rice. Shortly after, inside the Random Play store.
No bad guys on our tail. We can finally take a break now.
And a silky, smooth, beautiful voice like an angel.
Are you sure they were bad guys? To me, they looked more like bodyguards.
Trust me, they're not bodyguards. There's only one person who can be my bodyguard.
Evelyn Chevalier.
But hey, now that we're safe, I can finally thank you properly. I'd never have made it without your help. Congratulations! You're officially at the top of Fried Rice's best online buddies list.
Oh god, she's so cringe. I love her.
Anyway, I don't want to drag you into any more of this, so I'll be going solo from here. See you around, and I'll remember to send you a thank you gift later.
I happen to have a poster here. How about your signature?
As for a thank you gift, I happen to have a limited edition family poster here. How about signing it for me?
Oh, sure thing! I can even write a personal note. No, wait. Oh my! I just noticed. The main girl in this movie looks a lot like me! Just to clarify, the actress on the poster, Astra, yeah, that's not me. Though people do say we look alike.
She's playing coy. Just for the hell of it.
What's with that face? You don't believe me?
No. Not at all.
Well, I want to believe you. I'm afraid even Granny Eve at the newsstand wouldn't buy that.
So you're not buying it. Then I guess I have no choice but to play my trump card now. Yeah, you're right. I am Astra, y'all.
I love how she knows that the jig is up and there's no reason to hide her identity, especially from me, but she's going along with it anyway, like she's a 9-year-old, like she's a mischievous 9-year-old. I love it.
So your trump card is just owning up to it.
You know, I actually think that being recognized is kind of cool. But I made a deal with my manager. She said when you're out on your own, you have to stay low-key and wear a disguise.
Clark Kent disguise. Honestly, I'd say it's actually worse than Clark Kent, because at least Clark puts on a good enough act to not make it too obvious. Whereas Astra's kind of, well, she's kind of dropped 50 for 100 hints to give it away without really trying. And yeah, well, I say not trying, but yeah, she's clearly not even, you know what I mean. She's clearly not making a very good effort at trying to be subtle.
That said, it's not like I was really breaking the promise. I did try to disguise myself, but your sharp eyes saw right through it. That's not on me.
Lady, if I was even half as famous as you are, they would pick me out of a crowd immediately, especially with that getup of yours.
Anyway, back to the plan. Our next stop, Port Elpis.
Okay, I guess we're just going on tour then.
Wait, Port Elpis? What plan is this? Weren't you just going to sign the poster and say goodbye?
Hello, you Luffy.
That was the friendly, anonymous online friends version of the plan. But now, plans have changed.
Really? She's pulling a Darth Vader, I'm altering the deal. Except, I don't feel fear for my life. Yet.
You know who I am, and you helped me escape from Lumina Square. Which means you're now acting against Tops. An insignificant little video store owner kidnaps a superstar backed by Tops and ruins their important event. Looks like we're in this together now.
Been a while since I played Triple Z, just waiting for 2.0. Yeah, that's kind of like how I am with Monster Hunter Wilds now, actually, where I've done everything, and I have no reason to play it right now. Whereas Triple Z, I kind of have a reason to keep going since I'm still playing catch-up.
An insignificant little video store owner kidnaps a superstar backed by Tops and ruins their important event. Looks like we're in this together
now. You kidnapped yourself, not me. Is it too late to send you back?
Kidnapping a superstar? You're the one who... Wait, is it too late to send you back to Lumina Square?
Yes.
Oh, it's too late. You're now officially invited to join me on my one-day escape plan. I'm gonna ditch work, run away to Port Elpis, and finally make my way to Reverb Arena. I'm really looking forward to going to Reverb Arena. I hear there's a really cool event happening there. But do you know how to get to Port Elpis and Reverb Arena? I couldn't seem to find them on the Metro map.
So basically, Astra has been looking for an excuse to ditch work, as it were, and I'm basically her victim. Not that I'm complaining.
Yeah, but we don't need to take the metro. We can just drive there.
Great! I'm counting on you. I'm gonna go pop by the record store across the street for a sec. There's something I've been meaning to check out. Let me know when you're ready.
Without waiting for a response, Astra adjusts her sunglasses and strides towards the record store, as if those glasses really help hide her identity. Yeah, she's still wearing her regular outfit, which is frankly as noticeable as the sunrise. You'd think she'd put on, like, I don't know, maybe a trench coat with a hood or something. Port Elpis and Reverb Arena, and there's an event going on. Well, since there's nothing urgent at the moment, guess there's no harm in taking a break. Whose album are you looking for? I'm looking for a record of Joran de Winter. Do you know him? Yeah, it's that artist that inspired her and also who the wife of tried to destroy about 1,000 people to try and make some kind of weird suicidal point. Yeah, we've already done it. Of course, he's huge. They have quite a few of his records here. I've looked through them all. They have recordings of his last concert, but not the version I want. Is there a special edition? Something like that. This isn't part of today's plan. I'll explain it to you next time. Are you ready to go now? Our next stop is Port Elpis. Sea breeze arrives first with a greeting, delivering clouds that seem small enough to swallow in a single gulp. Under the warm embrace of the blazing sun, the cries of seagulls mix with the sound of waves, churning out creamy white foam. This is Port Elpis. Upon entering the port, Astra excitedly dashes toward the fisherman's domain. Better catch up with her. Look, someone's fishing over there, and they've all got the right gear, but bet they catch tons of fish. Grandpa Goo. Why is this bucket empty? The one next to it is full, though. Hey, young lady, are you making fun of me? Oh, here comes a big one. Oh, this time it won't get away. Did it get away? Did you get it? Doesn't matter. It's all about the journey. Ah, I miss this. It's been so long since I last went fishing. You're into fishing too? Yeah, I've tried it a few times for work. Fishing is so fun and simple. All you gotta do is cast a line, count to 10 in your head, and give it a big yank to reel in the fish. What? Count to 10? Grandpa Goo, we've got a pro here. No, not even pros can do it that fast. Everything feels pretty familiar, but I think something's missing this time. Something's missing. Bait, the rad, or the location. I've been saying this spot isn't great. We gotta go elsewhere. Ah, I just remembered. We're missing a guy here. Back then, someone was waiting with the fish in the water, and as soon as I cast the line, they took the fish on. They'd hook the fish onto it. Wait, are you fishing or filming a movie? Right, speaking of movies, you look a lot like that famous actress my friend really likes. What's her name? I knew those sunglasses were useless. I knew people would recognize you. I'm not her. No, I think you are. I just remembered. It's Astra Yao. No. You can't be. I see. You look just a lot like her, but you're definitely not Astra. Why do you say that? My friend calls Astra Yao the queen. No way a queen would be this energetic and laid back. You're doing a great job imitating her, but you're missing the essence. If you were the real Astra, you'd probably kick over Grandpa Goo's bucket the moment when we said you're not her, right, Gramps? Why are you asking me? I don't give a hoot about some queen. She'd only get in the way of my casting, and if anyone dares to kick my bucket over, I'll kick yours right into the sea. Should I go kick that bucket just to prove I'm me? Then the fish shall remember you as the merciful queen. Oh, the merciful queen. Oh, by the way, I see there's a lighthouse. Can we go up there? Why are you asking me? I don't care about lighthouses. Lighthouses will only get in the way of my casting. See that guy down by the lighthouse there? That's McDunn, the keeper. You can go ask him. Alright, let's go. If the keeper's okay with it, I'd love to check out the view from the top. Yep, McDunn, the ex-thief who hid the treasure in that little freaking submarine off in the secret hideout island. You want to go up to the lighthouse? Sure, but the wind is pretty strong up there and there's nothing worth seeing. Of course, there's something worth seeing. I have a feeling that that's the best view in all of Port Elp. view in all of Elpis port is up there. You really think so? I don't think you were real. I didn't think there were young people still into lighthouses these days. Alright, go ahead. Thank you. Let's go up and see the seagulls. Astra quietly gazes out at the sea, deep in thought. Her lively expression fades as if she's returned to being the person on the posters. Just stand there watching her. What's wrong? Humming. Happy birthday to you. Today's your birthday, right? Yep, that's right. Just for today. I don't want to sing for anyone I don't like, no matter what. And Eve isn't here when I need her. I know the bigwigs at top see a lot in me, and I know those people in black suits, they just want to take me back to where I'm supposed to be. But I just want to be a little selfish today. Or rather, maybe I just want to see if I still have the guts to say I want to be selfish at all. Seems like I'm not on your people I don't like list. Of course not. I'm really happy about all the decisions I made today, especially asking you to help. I'm pretty confident I could have escaped without a problem just on my own, but it wouldn't have been this much fun. As a reward and token of my gratitude, you're my only audience today. I'm honored. The Queen, when did people start thinking of me like that? You're really different from how you are in movies. Of course, work is work. It's different. Actually, sometimes I also wonder if I've gone too far. Maybe this version of myself that you see today is just a facade for self-comfort. I'm 1 year older now, but it feels like nothing's changed. Sometimes staying the same is just as important. I guess you're right. I hope I still have the same courage to be this selfish on my next birthday. And of course, I'll need your help then again. The wind's picking up. Let's head down. The next stop, also our last stop today, will be Reverb Arena. The underground hangout. Like a scene from Ninja Turtles or something. I should bring Belle here to practice more on weekends. Perfect spot for skateboarding. She's got an audience right here. Look, those Bang Boo over there seem to be doing something fun. Did you bring a translator? Now that everyone's here, it's about time to begin. I hereby announce the monthly Astra impression competition has officially begun. Competition? It's real. I read about this on internet, but I don't think the participants would all be Bang Boo. I didn't think they'd all be Bang Boo. Well, the participants are all human, but they couldn't make it. Apparently, they all went to Lumina Square for a meetup event. So they sent Bang Boo to represent them. Contestants, do your best for your master's glory. Let's begin with contestant number 1. It's showtime. And yeah, that was perfect. Was it even trying to do it? What was it even trying to do? You didn't get it. It was clearly doing an impression of Astra Yao doing a Bang Boo impression. So if I were to imitate a Bang Boo, I'd sound like this. And yeah. Nah. And yeah. Competitive opponent has appeared, but contestant number 1 is still winning after all. No one understands Bang Boo impressions better than me. What an hairdo is the point of judging a Bang Boo on a Bang Boo impression? Hard to argue with that, I guess. Next up, contestant 2, imitating Astra Yao's pose from her concert poster, hugging her knees in solitude. Look, contestant 2 is bending over, now standing up. Wait a minute, where's the knee-hugging pose in all of this? I don't have knees. What a critical mistake. Pretty Blue's choice of poster sealed its fate. If it's chosen a lying down pose, it wouldn't have lost so badly. Now our final contestant, number 3, Style Boo. Today, they're doing an impression of, oh my, it's perfect! The classic Astra Yao outfit. Red, white, black, and yellow. Flawless. He doesn't look so pretty to me. Only thing that's similar are the colors. Wait. Can I enter this competition? Look at me. I'm wearing the same colors today. Classic Astra Yao style. A new challenger appears, and yes, your outfit matches the criteria. Now I hereby announce the top 3 winners of today's competition. In 3rd place, contestant number 1. 2nd place, our human contestant. And in 1st place, contestant number 3. Wait, hold on. Why did I only get 2nd place? This must be rigged. Let me explain. I tell you what my professional expert judgment. In terms of physique, you and contestant number 3 are practically identical. But contestant number 3 scored 99 points and you only got 98. What? Identical in physique? And you lost 2 points because of your sunglasses. Astra Yao doesn't wear sunglasses on the poster. Nor on her album covers. And not in her car's trunk either. In the trunk? What? Oh man. It was a scene for a movie. Well, if it's just the sunglasses, I guess if I take them off, I win, right? I don't think that's a good idea. Determined to claim victory, Astra dramatically removes her sunglasses.
So, what's the score now?
I just realized her lips are not even moving.
Now, the whole of New Eridu knows you ran away.
Uh-oh, it's Eve.
That voice.
Ugh, poor Astra. How gullible.
Didn't we agree you'd stay low-key and wear disguises? And yet you've just gone and thrown away what little disguise you bothered with. Well, it wasn't very effective anyway.
The voice acting for both of them is great, but the lack of voice of their mouths are not even moving. I mean, mind you, the mouth movements never really match the English dialogue anyway, but still, it's kind of uncanny valley to see them both standing there with neither of them making any kind of mouth movements.
Eve, what are you doing here?
I should be asking you that. The whole company is looking for you, and the gossip online is blowing up. All I got from you was, I'm heading to Reverb Arena with my online friend, and then you disappeared.
I wish we had more view of Eve's cleavage with the tie moved out of the way. Ugh, because you could, like, see it in between the fabric.
Huh. You must be that online friend.
Very similar to Jane Doe's outfit.
Yep, that's me. Currently ranked #1 on Chaotic Fried Rice's Best Online Buddies list. It's nice to meet you.
Likewise. I'm Evelyn, Astra's manager and bodyguard. We need to be on the same page for what's happened today. Astra's outing was a planned work event.
It wasn't a work event. I simply ditched work. I already told him.
Aha.
All right. Then just remember, Astra left because of a personal emergency.
I also mentioned that I ran away just because I didn't want to perform for the bigwigs at Tops.
You really don't know how to hold back, do you?
I know that Eve adores Astra from working with her and become very good friends with her, but at the same time, I can't help but feel like Astra is just doing this to like. I feel like Evelyn is like mentally dying inside from how she has to deal with her antics at the same time. Kind of like an older sister looking after a younger sister kind of thing.
Okay, fine. Let's head back first. The car's parked over there. I'll take care of the rest later.
And yeah, if I remember correctly, with the astronomical chapter, which I, of course, jumped ahead in doing, because I thought, oh, do it before deadline or it goes away, etc., etc. It was revealed that Evelyn was a spy, a corporate spy planted to spy on Astra and her company, or the one that she's employed by anyway. But Evelyn liked working with her so much that she did not want to go back to her old employer, and basically said, "Screw you! I like where I'm at now. Y'all can kick rocks and leave me alone."
I don't want to go back, Eve. Not today.
I get it. It was my fault. I should have been there for you. But you still need to go back and give everyone an explanation.
Mm-hmm.
Not just to the company, but also to your fans. They're still waiting for you at Lumina Square. Are they also people you want to avoid?
Fine. Let's go back. I gotta go, Wise. Thank you for keeping me company today. I'll remember it forever. Bye.
Well, it's definitely not going to be the last goodbye, because they're still going to be keeping in touch.
Goodbye, and happy birthday.
Please wait. There's still a few things I'd like to discuss with you.
Keep everything a secret, right?
You want me to keep everything a secret, right? Don't worry, you don't have to tell me that. I know what to do, even if just for Astra's sake.
Yes, we need to keep it secret. But there's another thing. Thank you. I also want to thank you.
Aww.
I realized she was a little off this morning, but I had a special assignment as well, so I had to leave after dropping her off at the cinema.
Work dominating their lives.
I planned to make it up to her after the event with a proper birthday celebration. But the next thing I know, I'd get a message saying she's heading to Reverb Arena. Lucky you were there for her. She's in a much better mood than she was earlier today. You've done what I couldn't. Thank you.
You're welcome.
No need to thank me. I'm really happy to get this chance to spend time with her. I'll definitely treasure the memories we made today.
Well, it's not the only memories you're making, because you and Astra and Eve are gonna definitely be in contact for long after this, and getting in some pretty high-flying adventures yourselves.
I need to go now. And please, everything we talked about has to stay secret.
What secret?
Oh, why did you come back? Get in the car.
Just one sec, okay? There's something I forgot to tell Wise. I still owe you a signed poster. I'll remember. No, next time, I'll bring you an even bigger gift. Just wait.
Does that include marriage? Like, Star Trek teleporting me into your universe so I can leave this one? I don't know. Just having my own personal fantasies. In the end, Astra left with Evelyn by her side. But who knows? Maybe one day you'll see them again. Oh, you will, alright. Sooner than you think. We got an Asaba storyline now. Alright, okay, so we can do that now. Nice. Should we do it? Should we do it? I feel we should. Pale Wasteland. Oh, there it is. There's the thing with Miyabi. Starloop Tower is available now. Okay, so Starloop is now available for realsies, and not just for the limited thing. And they even have a little... What's Paige doing here? You want to check the competition? I already did it, so it's like there's no reason to... Yeah, look at that. I've done it already. So, main mission, Pale Wasteland with Miyabi and Yanagi, and agent story for Asaba. The Stars of Lyra, so... Oh, look at that, and because I have Eve... I can start asking her out. I also have Sukaku and Asaba unlocked too, so that's multiple. Cool. I'll do those later. I didn't want the store. I think I'll do the Asaba stuff. Apparently there's something further locked and I don't know what it is. Well, I think what I'm gonna do is divert to this. Name written in water. It says it's ether, but he's not an ether user. He's an electric user, so I don't know why they're doing that. Before I do that, let me go eat at the General. There's Yanagi right there.
Have you had dinner yet? A full stomach ensures a good night's sleep. Got your fill? See you next time.
Are you kidding me? Even he's right here. Madge, you haven't gone to bed yet? I was just about to ask you the same thing. I was doing night patrol and somehow found myself here, but it's late and I didn't want to disturb you. I was about to leave and then you turned up. It's not like you to be so hesitant. It's that obvious. I have a question, but I don't know if I should ask. You might as well. I know you and Captain Zhu Yuan and Chingy all know each other, and I remember you're also close with Section 6. Are you guys hiding something from me? That day, why did you appear at Port Elpis? What? I asked Captain Zhu Yuan, but she acted kinda weird. She told me really seriously that this is a confidential matter regarding Port Elpis, and she could only reveal it to me if I applied for it to the higher-ups. Captain Zhu is our leader, but she rarely talks to us in that tone. I know the Port Elpis operation had to do with the Bringer case, and I do have some information that someone of my rank shouldn't have, but I have a feeling things aren't that simple, maybe because of the captain's look that day. Feels like the thing she couldn't tell me is something I should know. Do you know what it is, manager? I don't know. I see. It's okay. Don't let me bother you. I know I shouldn't be asking about confidential matters. Sorry for putting you in a difficult position. I should probably go. Seth, is there something else? Even if I can't tell you everything right now, will you believe me? I will. You must have your reasons. I respect your decision, Wise, because you're my friend, right? I'm going back now. After Seth leaves, you message Zhu Yuan to ask her about it. She responds quickly. Commissioner Lowell ordered us to keep your identity hidden from Seth. They're brothers and no one else can really intervene with whatever is going on between them, but you should be safe for now. Good luck. So even he is not allowed to know what happened. And Commissioner Lowell is the okay. So Seth Lowell, Commissioner Lowell. The brother is way up the ladder, and he doesn't want him to know for whatever particular reason. Well, that sucks for Seth, at least, because it's like. Okay, there's more side missions, too. I might as well go look. And, of course, I missed the stairs. Hiramasa Time. General Shop sounds like a Walgreens version of Danny DeVito. He definitely doesn't have a stereotypical Asian accent, that's for sure. It's Venus. What does Venus want this time? You don't think I wouldn't dare to make a move here? What are you doing? Mind your own business, bub. Unless you want to wake up missing an arm or a leg. Wait, this has nothing to do with him. Threatening me? Should we take this to public security in detail? Just wait, we'll be watching you. Once you step foot into Port Elpis, you won't escape the grasp of Black Anchor. With that, the Black Anchor thug mutters a final threat, spits dramatically toward the sea, and swaggers off like he owns the place. Alas, never thought I'd run into you here. Normally, I'd be giving some commission, but today's a special case. Honestly, you need to get involved in this mess. Couldn't stand by and do nothing. Thank you. If you haven't shown up, you wouldn't have backed off so easily, but now it seems you've gotten yourself tangled up with Black Anchor. What kind of gang is that? Long story, and I bear some responsibility for it. Recently, I subcontracted a commission. My clients needed assistance finding bamboo merchants somewhere in the hollow of Port Elpis. I thought it'd be an easy task, but halfway through, my proxy bailed on the mission and came back. She said the client's behavior after finding a bamboo merchant scared her. What did the client do? They attacked the merchant, tearing it apart. In her words, it was like they were silencing it. She panicked and did what tips for rookie proxy suggested. Deleted all the bamboo merchants' locations on the map, replaced them with regular escape routes, and then fled into the hollow when they weren't looking. And then, when you saw what happened, the clients were furious. You saw what happened. The clients were furious. After the proxy blocked them, they came after me instead. That's when I realized they weren't ordinary clients. They were from Black Anchor. The gang wanted me to lure the proxy back out with some excuse, but there's no way I'd agree with proxy. There's no way I'd agree. My proxy did the right thing. The whole mess is over her. Whatever comes next, I'll deal with it. It's my responsibility since I subcontracted the commission. Threatening innocent civilians, unforgivable. This is on me. I should have seen through their act. If I'd known the client or the commissions were tied to a gang like that, I never would have taken it, let alone pass it on to a rookie. Anyway, whether it's apologizing or compensating, I'll handle whatever comes next on my own. I don't want to drag anyone else into this, including you. But judging by that guy's attitude, the anchor isn't after money. They're after something else. What on earth do they want from Bang Boom merchants? Comes down to it, I'll report this to security. It might mean I can't do this work anymore, but as Tips for Rookie Proxy says, people's safety come first. For now, though, it hasn't come to that yet. I'll start by looking for a new place to live, somewhere safer, quieter, and ideally patrolled regularly by security officers. How about 6th Street? Great idea. That way I'll get to see you more often, too. No time to waste. I'll head there now and look around for rental listings. Can you help me decide? I might as well do it. I'll be your tour guide. Great, here's today's commission. Help Venus find a rental on 6th Street. Reward, daily coffee treat from a big sis. She kind of looks like Ceres Fauna to me, but with straighter hair. So together with Venus, you head to 6th Street. Okay, I guess I'm not doing Harumasa just yet. I got roped into something else. .302, oh I know, it's just listed recently. I live downstairs in 202 and I've been in this neighborhood for years. I'm telling you, this building has the best vibes in the whole street. Everyone's like family here, helping each other out. You won't regret renting here. Want to see a place? I know the guy in 302 well. I can give him a call. No trouble at all. Thank you, Granny. You're so kind, but I can handle it myself. Oh, don't mention it. It's rare to see such a polite young lady like you these days. Sweet and pretty. By the way, my third son happens to be of your age. Are you living alone? Oh, don't get me wrong. I'm just curious since we might be neighbors in the future. Not exactly alone. I've got 3 kids with me. What? You have 3 kids? Maybe you'd better make the call yourself. I seem to have misplaced my phone. She probably means Bang Boo, doesn't she? You've got 3 kids? Yup, Pika, Mochi, and Empire. They live with me. Those names sound unusual. They're pets. Pika's a big dog I adopted from a shelter. Mochi's a little kitten. Pika found in Empire is an injured parrot. Mochi spotted on the windowsill. You're all pros at picking up strays. Ah, so they're pets. That's wonderful. My third son loves animals, too. Oh, look, I found my phone. Let me help you. Oh, no need. The landlord of 302 messaged me. He's out of town until tomorrow. I'll go check out some other places first, but thank you. All right, that works, too. Take your time and look around. Once you've seen everywhere else, you'll realize our building is the best. The street has another person with a rental listing. Just messaged saying he's waiting for us near the coffee shop. I'll go check it out. And so, since the first landlord is not available, Venus and you decide to head over to check out the second listing. Looks a little on the tiny side, I will say. Hello, I'd like to ask. First floor, 49 square meters, 1 bedroom, 1 living room with a terrace, only available for 2 months. Rent is 200,000 dennies per month. Don't ask about anything else. So straightforward. Only 200,000 dennies? I've got like plenty. There are 2 conditions. First, you're not allowed on the second floor. Second, every night at 10 p.m. you must open the terrace door and wait for this cat to come back before closing it. It will go to the second floor on its own. Can I see the place first? No, I said everything that needs to be said. Don't ask anything else. If you agree, we'll handle the paperwork. If not, leave. This place seems suspicious. The price is tempting, but I can't even see the place. I wouldn't dare sign a lease. It's getting late. Let's call it a day. Tomorrow I'll check out 302 myself. What a pity. I was really hoping to rent a first floor place with a terrace. My cat loves sunbathing. Speaking of which, this cat looks just like mine, only a bigger version of Mochi. Wait, you have a cat? How old is it? What's its coat pattern? Male or female? Less than year-old female. As for pattern, it looks like a lot like this one. Why do you ask? Want to see the place? I can show you around right now. I guarantee you'll love it. Feel free to ask me anything. Oh, this cat is mine. His name's Ellie. I can't tell. But folks around here call him Cookie. Doesn't matter. Oh, he's the guy obsessed with that cat that's always on the back alley dumpster near where the old guy lives. When we were doing the whole mayoral electoral pamphlet thing with Zhu. Doesn't matter. He loves hanging around 6th Street, but always comes back through the terrace at bedtime to go upstairs. Your cat's a tabby too? Little female one? Perfect. Our cats will definitely become friends. It's like some chatterbox switch got flipped. Then may I ask... Of course, you could go upstairs too, no problem. Bring your little kitty up as well. What's her name? Mochi? Give me 2 hours and I'll clear out the 2nd floor for them. It can be their dedicated room. They'll bond sweetly and have a litter of little L's and little Mochis. He. Wait, I can see you're a huge cat lover too, but you must be great at taking care of cats. You're definitely better than me, so I'll need to trouble you to look after Elle a bit more. For that, I'll cut the rent in half, 100 dennies. Consider it compensation for your efforts for the next 2 months. But 50,000 dennies. Wait, does every butt grant a discount? No, I meant to say, besides the cat, I also have a big dog and a parrot. Can they live on the 2nd floor too? Parrot, no problem. Big dog, throw it out. What? Throw it out? No way. Absolutely not. My dog, my cat, and my parents are family. We have to live together. I'll waive the rent entirely and throw in 500,000 dennies if you get rid of the dog. 500,000? No, this isn't about money. Some things can't be bought with money. You're too naive. You only think because you haven't heard the right price. He doesn't like dogs, and he's trying to keep the dog out. That's his problem. No, this is something we'll never agree on. I'm not looking for a place to save money. I just want a stable home for myself and my little ones. And my little ones, not one of them can be left behind. Ohana means family, damn it. Certainly better than the remake. Yeah, the Lilo and Stitch remake, it's getting critically torn apart by fans for how they completely botched the meaning of the original movie and changed it where Nani fucks off to California to get a marine biology degree, even though, from what I understand, Hawaii has universities specializing in marine biology, which actually gives special perks to native Hawaiians. So Nani wouldn't have to go anywhere and leave Lilo alone with freaking state social workers. Which, it's like, and I do not care if I'm spoiling it. Disney doesn't deserve the privilege of not having their movies spoiled because they suck these days. So, yeah. The new movie was made by self-important troglodytes. And that's an insult even to troglodytes. Why not come strange female voice? Why not come see my place? Oh, we got another person. A strange female voice abruptly joins the conversation. Ooh la la, biker chick. Straight from the outer ring, probably? Oh, I love me tomboys. I have the perfect place for you. It's pet-friendly, affordable, and ready for a move-in. It's on 6th Street 2. Are you the landlord? That's right, but it's still being tidied up, so I can't show it to you yet. It should be ready by midnight. What do you think? Come by tonight, check it out. The sooner you rent, the sooner you can relax. Midnight? Seems like a bad time. I could just come tomorrow instead. Oh, it's no bother. I live alone, and once I've tidied up, the place will be completely vacant. I want to rent it out quickly, too. My place is excellent. If you wait until tomorrow, someone else might snatch it up. Alright, it's a deal. Tonight, around midnight, let's meet at the corner near the coffee shop. I'll take you to see the house. What do you think? I'll come with you. Good. Honestly, I'd feel uneasy going alone, but with you, I'd feel much better. Great. I'm Lana. Don't worry. My place is perfect for a young lady like you. You'll fall in love at first sight and sign the lease on the spot. And the creepy guy is not happy. And with that, Lana waves her hand and swiftly leaves. Nope, already have a place. Okay, at midnight. Lana said to come back around midnight. Is she really tidying up until that late? I usually stay up pretty late anyway, but it's still kind of you to come with me for this midnight trip. Won't it mess up your rest? I remember you always try to get enough sleep every day. It's fine. I'll just sleep in tomorrow. Hope I can settle this quickly. So, I have to do this late at night. Well, so much for doing a Haramasa. I've ended up doing this instead. Ever since I was a child, I had an affinity for flames. Soldier 11. If life were a movie, I might have ended up on as a pyromaniac. That's why you're so fond of chili peppers as a substitute for flames? Okay, I want to get, like, the significant trust, so... Hold on a second. The newsstand, convenience store. So, movies is the increased one. Taking movies as an example. In a movie, there need to be characters at odds with each other, intense conflicts, and complicated love-hate relationships. Things I don't experience in real life. You run into 11 and have a chat with her. Seem to have gotten to know her better, despite her constantly driving the conversation toward other topics. Well, I guess that's something I'm supposed to discuss. Most individuals wouldn't find it interesting. After all, this conversation, I must now proceed with an operation. Wish me luck, Scarlet Burning Knight. She's still going on with the names. How much you want to bet that this is going to be the panda coffee thing again?
A hot cup of coffee isn't just for the early birds. It can also be for the night owls. Sometimes stopping to take a break,
it's a different one.
go further.
Ambi, go ahead and order whatever you want. It's on me. But Nicole, our financial situation this month should be okay, right? We'll have new streams of revenue coming in next month. Don't worry, even though the cunning hares might be going through a tough patch, we can still afford a couple cups of coffee. Nicole, it's okay. We can just go over the street to get some instant coffee. As you eavesdrop on Nicole and Ambi, you can't resist walking over to them. And I think we can give up on coffee for now. It's not a necessity, right? We need to save up to cover our food expenses next week. What? We don't even have enough money for food next week? Well, I can buy you 2 coffee. Well, coffee can wait. How about sponsoring us with a small sum of Denny's? Give her 10,000. Whoa, so generous. See, Anby, I told you, just like as Nicole predicted. I'm sorry, Proxy, we actually said that on purpose. Yeah, sorry, we were just pulling your leg. No, take the 10,000. I have more than enough. Please. Abby and I made a bet on whether you'd help us if we pretended to be broke. And you actually did. You're such a kind person. Here, your Denny's. We were just teasing you. You mustn't be so easily swayed. After all, New Eridu is full of sketchy people. Consider yourself lucky. It was just us messing around. Anyone else might have swiped all the Denny's from your pocket. I have faith in you. Why suddenly so serious? Now I'm feeling sorry. How about I make it up to you by grabbing you a coffee? Cool. Go ahead and order whatever you want this time. It's on me. You'll have coffee with Nicole and Anby. It's hard to believe you get to drink a coffee paid for by Nicole. But seriously though, take the 10,000. I have like quadruple the amount. I don't need it. Oh man. Well, free polychromes. Okay, give me my YouTube screen back. Okay. So I can't do that thing until it turns midnight, so what was the thing going on at Elpis? There's also Ben, but he's at the construction yard, probably doing the same roar thing again. What is this? Melano Hollow Zero location. What are y'all talking about? Well, I don't know what it is. It probably has to do with the special quest with Yanagi and Miyabi. Okay, so what's this guy? Nian. Do you believe in prophecies? What kind of prophecy? Recently I received a prophecy. It says I'll drown in the sea near Port Elpis soon. You shouldn't believe in something like that. Of course, I could casually brush it off and say prophecies are just nonsense, but this time it's different. This prophecy will definitely come true. After all, the last prophecy from the same seer already took away one of my very important friends. Is it time to prepare? You seem quite eager, almost like you're about to sell me a graveyard. Fine, though I'm about to drown. Even though I'm about to drown, if some strange twist of fate keeps me alive, I'll gladly accept it. As for you, you're the key to whether I encounter something strange. The prophecy mentioned that too. Not exactly, I just need someone to help me check for any safety hazards around Port Elpis. According to the prophecy, right now, around Elpis, whether it's ships leaving port, the old dilapidated pass, or the fog that blurs one's vision, all of these could put my life in danger. That's terrifying. Would you be willing to help me figure out how I'll drown? Which dangers could make the prophecy come true? This sounds really weird, but okay. Nian leaves, seemingly weighed down by worries. What a strange client. But since he's worried about so many strange things, I'll go ask the sailors first. Well, this'll probably make the time pass, so I can do the other quest for Venus. What's up? Under what circumstances could someone fall overboard from a ship? What a strange question. Someone jumps from the ship into the sea, they'd fall overboard, whether it's because of rough seas causing the ship to sway, poor visibility in the dark, or a sea creature grabbing them by the back of the neck. Or are you asking about an accident that could still happen even when everyone is following the safety rules? If we're talking about this area, well, near Port Elpis, the waves tend to be mild and the lights on the shore are quite bright. Of course, there's some sea fog occasionally, but it's not a big deal. Besides, the sailors all know how to use the safety equipment on the ship, like life jackets and lifeboats. I have a friend. With prophecies involved, does that mean we've entered another world? That's right. Mermaids, Calypso, sirens, and other mythical creatures with fishtails or feathers trying to lure humans into the sea. Ahem, wait. Although I don't know why your friend would think that way, accidental drowning incidents should be pretty rare, right? At least I've never encountered one myself. But that's not a reason to violate maritime safety rules. 2 years ago, when I was still working on a cargo ship, there was a time... It's a long story, forget it. Anyway, this area is considered to have very good reputation among shipping companies, so your friend doesn't seem to worry too much. It's hard to say for sure. What if he hears whispers from the deep sea? The conversation took a strange turn. Time to go back and tell Neon what I've just learned. Nyan, however you say it. Wait, why are you going along with Nyan's nonsense? The simplest way to avoid falling overboard is to stay off ships entirely. Not waste time reading Port Elpis accident logs. I'll talk to him. Now, do you think somewhere around here there's a chance that one day I might accidentally board a huge ship, then somehow fall off its edge into the sea and drown? As long as you're not looking for trouble, the probability is 0. Is that right? Then what if one day I'm walking by the sea or fishing or just enjoying the seaside lake? Suddenly, a gust of strange wind blows me into the sea and I drown. What's the probability of that happening? Oh my god, he's like freaking Richard Tyler in Pagemaster, obsessed with statistics. Pagemaster, Macaulay Culkin, hybrid live action 2D animated movie, best library movie to ever exist. God, I'm old. You sound like you're hoping for it. Of course not. My dear, ever so reliable friend, could you go around and ask the fishermen how things are here? Oh God, still going. I don't have anything to give Oscar the Grouch, right? And Wise is facing backwards again. No coins. Okay. What's up? Fishing safety hazards at Port Elpis. Wait, are you saying your friend thinks Wait, are you saying your friend thinks he'll go fishing on a sunny day and somehow end up drowning? That friend of yours can't be. Why does your look feel oddly sympathetic right now? It wasn't me. Why does your look feel oddly sympathetic right now? Nah, just kidding. This is indeed one of the best harbors for fishing in New Eridu, even though most of Old Port Elpis got swallowed by the Hollow. The water depth here is still perfect for rebuilding docks, plus with nearby offshore wind farms and scenic walkways, it's far from becoming some obsolete abandoned park. When the waves are strong or the weather is heavy, the nearby docks and passages are closed. There will be an announcement before it shuts down. Whenever the docks shut down for emergencies, security sends patrol boats to ensure everyone returns safely. They also patrol regularly to prevent some tourists, like your friend imagines, from getting stuck in the rocks. As long as you exercise caution, fishing around here doesn't usually lead to extreme situations like being swept away by the waves. If you're still concerned, ask McDunn. He knows everything about torch-lit lighthouse. I see. So we gotta go talk to McDunn again. Today's wind speed is suitable for putting out to sea. No nearby boat rentals will be suspended. Sorry for inconveniences. Port Elpis safety hazards. Of course, neither the torch-lit lighthouse nor the Port Elpis trail is completely free of hazards. But during my time as a lighthouse keeper, no serious safety accidents have ever happened around here. Except for one time. What is it? I can only remember that kid who would always greet me before going out to sea. I think his name was Nian. Who did I meet then? Could it just be a coincidence? It's already been 2 years since he and his friend drowned in the surrounding waters. Wait, do you mean to tell me that we've been talking to a ghost this whole time? But that's definitely not something you or your friends will encounter. You kids, instead of meeting trouble halfway, you just should follow the safety rules. Neon drowned in the sea 2 years ago? Or was it someone with the same name? Was it a prophecy? Or something that actually happened? But everyone says the area around the port is safe. Let's first talk to the person who doesn't seem like a ghost. So have you found any clues about me drowning in a few days? The area around Port Elpis is safe. In that case, I can rest assured and go out to the sea, right? What do you mean? While the Great Prophet warned me about the possibility of drowning near Port Elpis, they also revealed the only way to break this grim fate, and that is sail the destined path, chasing a glimmer of hope as radiant as the rising sun. Whether it's the harbor, walkways, the lighthouse, or even going out to sea, it's perfectly safe, right? So what's there to worry about? Anyway, thank you. Now I'm going to review my destined course again. Wait, you're serious? But this prophecy said, and the neon that McDunn mentioned, and seriously, where on the sea would you even find a glimmer of hope? If anything, staying clear of it is probably the smartest thing to do. Feels like Nyan is hiding something from me. If there's time, I should come back here tomorrow. Okay, so schedule's updated. I should go check with Venus. Woman who loves the sea. Yes, I like the sea too. What's wrong, Officer Mew Mew? Citizens here, they feel like... Okay, there was dialogue there. Hold on a second. Let me look at the stream again. Citizens fish here every day. Often catch boots and tires. Difficult to catch the swimming. Matter of minutes before a boat gets caught. Fill one of those fleeted floating boats or tires carried along by waves. I'll be left on the roadside, forsaken eventually. Manager, didn't expect to see you here. Okay. Guess this is fate. Would you be willing to put on my costume and take over as the next officer? Thank you, but I must politely decline. I get it. The Mew Mew persona never had many fans, so who would want to take it on now? What happened? Please bear with my ramblings for a moment, Manager. It all started with the recent election. I'm not entirely sure what happened, but after Commander Bringer stepped down and the new commander took charge, rumors started circulating about some tension between public security and HSO. The new commander wanted to put an end to those rumors, so he reached out to HSO, proposing a joint campaign, and to everyone's surprise, the response was overwhelmingly positive. Numerous motivated citizens volunteered for the community outreach activities. I've never seen this much engagement before. That should be a good thing, right? It definitely is a good thing in terms of community outreach. At first, I was pleased until my superior told me the Mew Mew persona wasn't really in their future campaign roadmap, and they were considering transferring me to another position. What a reasonable excuse. Public security finally has a fresh approach to outreach. Celebrities' influence will always be more powerful than a humble mascot, so it makes sense that Mew Mew has no place in this new campaign. My superior told me that Port Elpis is the last stop of my outreach. Once I'm done here, what happens next? Will I be sent to the Hollow to deal with ethereals, or stuck in a lesser position just maintaining water coolers? Or maybe security doesn't need me anymore. They will take my authorization back. I'll probably just end up a drifter with no real purpose. Pull yourself together. Imagine you have a kind soul, but deep down I know abandoning the Mew Mew persona makes perfect sense. Once I take off this costume, I'll just be a good-for-nothing nobody. The existence of Mew Mew and my own life are oddly similar. Both feel so aimless and meaningless now. Maybe that's exactly why I ended up wearing the costume in the first place. After retiring, I might as well bring a fishing rod and fish here as well. Mew Mew is completely deflated, convinced his existence is meaningless and unable to accept any words of comfort. As you try to figure out how to cheer him up, you spot a familiar figure peeking around the corner. Is it trying to get your attention? What? Okay, so it wants me to do another thing with Mew Mew. But I'd rather go do this, finish this quest with Venus. At the agreed meeting place, you wait for a while, but Venus never shows up. Just then, unexpected figure appears. So it's just you here after all. What are you doing here? Have you heard of the Black Anchor? Fine, I got the answer from your reaction. I had a feeling that the woman who suddenly joined the conversation earlier seemed familiar, so I looked into her. Turns out she's the second in command of Black Anchor. Uh-oh, so the hot biker chick who we thought was very friendly wasn't so friendly after all. No wonder the midnight time was weird. Oh no. I don't know why you've gotten entangled with such a low-life gang, but you must realize now that your friend is probably in danger. Oh no, now she's... Try contacting her or search the nearby area. If you still can't find her by tomorrow, I suggest you go to the public security and report it. Oh shit. Lana said you've already arrived. How come I didn't see you? Lana said you'd already arrived. How come I didn't see you? Lana's a liar. What? I'm on 6th. Where are you? Are you still there? Uh-oh. That's not good. Shit. She's been kidnapped. What's this on the ground? A cufflink lies on the ground, gleaming conspicuously under the street lamp. This could be Venus's. Keep looking ahead. Wait, this is... A mobile phone lies on the ground, the screen frozen on an unfinished private message, and it's Venus's phone. She must be just ahead. Hope I can catch up. Lana, so you're with them. I didn't think the Black Anchor would extend their reach to 6th Street. As expected of our second in command, even I wouldn't dare do this. Idiot, you'd think I want this? The big boss is running out of patience. There's a terrifying public security officer chasing us down. They are nearly onto our hideout. If we don't clean this up tonight, we'll be spending the rest of our lives behind bars. So, sorry, Missy. The Black Anchor doesn't leave things for tomorrow. One way or another, we're getting the information we need tonight. Now spill it. Where's the proxy hiding? Confess unless you want to wake up missing an arm or a leg. Don't repeat that cliche. I wouldn't be that crude. At most, I'd leave you missing a few fingers. You wouldn't want to be stuck sending voice messages for the rest of your life, would you? Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Venus. It's you. How did you... Oh my, isn't this the young man from earlier today, here to play the hero? I've already contacted public security. Whatever you have to say, save it for the precinct. The public security? Oh, I'm so scared. Are you scared, Jareth? Not in the slightest. By the time they show up, you'd already be tied to cement barrels at the bottom of Port Elpis. 2 against 2, there's a chance. For now, just grab Venus and run. Trying to escape, where to? The tumbleweed clings to the heartfelt crimson thread, ready to roam to any place beyond one's sight. Uh-oh. We're surrounded. With your scrawny build, you think you can resist? Even if the public security officers show up tonight, I'll knock them flat and toss them into a garbage heap. Just wait, young man. What you have in your hand isn't that the phone we're looking for. It was secretly dropped on the ground by Venus, wasn't it? It's alright. If you don't want to admit it, just send the message and lure the proxy back out. That will suffice. No way. You can't let them take the phone. One of the Black Anchor thugs, quick on his feet, lunges forward, and snatches the phone away. Get it back. You little brat, who gave you the guts? Need a beating? Careful. The thug lifts his leg and aims a powerful kick. Just as the attack is about to land, Venus steps in to shield you. Ugh. Ha, look at you, acting tough when you can't even protect yourself. How does a kick to the stomach feel, huh? You should have handed over the phone earlier to avoid all this. Venus, how dare you? Wait, I'm fine. Don't. Your safety is what matters. Ugh. Alright, the message is sent. The person's been lured out, and these two are useless now. Let's go. What about them? Beat them up. You've been getting scolded by the big boss a lot lately. Here's your chance to let it off some steam. Listen up, you two. No matter how capable or well-connected you might be in these dark, silent alleys late at night, it's the Black Anchor that calls the shots. Help! Anyone here? Venus seems to have made up her mind. She steps forward, calling out for help as loud as she can. This only enrages the thugs further. You're courting death. The thugs raise their fists, charging forward. Ah! A painful scream echoes not from you, but from the other side. In a flash, a shadow, barely half a body's size, darts through the dark spaces where the street lights can't reach, and another thug lets out a shriek as he falls to the ground. Ah! It's you, the public security officer the big boss warned us about. At the female thug's exclamation, the remaining thugs rushed forward. Their wild, disorganized attacks failed to land a single hit on the shadow. Is it Inky? Or it's somebody else? One by one, the enemies fall, leaving only the leader. Desperate, he lashes out at the shadow with punches and kicks. I'll take you down with me. Bring it on, raging Sharkstorm Fist. The thug... What kind of attack name is that? Sounds like something out of Street Fighter or something. The thug leader collapses with a thud under the streetlight. The shadow leans lightly, revealing figure both familiar and unexpected. It is Kami North. Oh, wait a minute. So it wasn't Inky. It's our old buddy. Long time no see. Long time no see, buddy. Uh-oh, I'm behind Venus's head. You've been a big help, bro. By now, I've gotten used to running into you during investigations. Every time, it ends with you lending me a hand. This time, being able to return the favor makes me really happy. I've been investigating the assault on the bamboo merchants at Elpis Hollow, and the trail led me to this Black Anchor. While tracking some of their core members, I stumbled upon news that they were heading to 6th Street to corner someone. Just in time. How about the Black Anchor? You proceed to recount the events to Kami North. I see. The targeted bamboo merchants, the unwitting proxy guide, and the Black Anchor members in disguise Clues are coming together, but the motive remains unclear. Why go to such lengths to attack Bang Boom merchants? Maybe we can get something useful from this arrogant thug. Let's take a look. Interrogate him. It's Raging Shark. Though Kami North calls him an arrogant thug, he's correctly just a pitiful thug lying in pain amidst a pile of garbage. Search him. What's that? Looks like an important note. Elimination list. What a terrifying title, but the items on the list just look weird. 5 kilos of fat, carrot sprout, Jake who doesn't bathe, Bang Boo 316, Bob who pushes others to drink tea milk. What does this list maker want to eliminate exactly? Note contains details of Anchor's recent targets. Might provide a lot of useful information. Let's interrogate the guy about it. Before questioning, give him a kick. Oh, what? Don't hit me anymore. I didn't know Bang Boo punches hurt this much. I promise I'll never pick on Bang Boo again. What does carrot sprout mean? That's... spit it out. Okay. Don't raise your hand. It's the proxy, the new apprentice who's handling our commission. Are you planning to kill her? It's the boss's order. I don't want to do this. The boss said once we finish destroying all the Bang Boo, we should tie her up and leave her to die in the hollow. I see, so your boss is a top threat, both to people and to Bang Boo. What does unshowered Jake mean? Yeah, literally. I've got a companion named Jake, and he hasn't bathed for days. He stinks and still insists on coming over to discuss some 2-person combo kicks with me. I've added him to the list. One day I'll dunk him in Port Elpis and make him take a proper bath. What does Bang Boo 316 mean? They're Bang Boo merchants the boss wants to sabotage. Boss told us to focus on destroying their video storage modules. There are 16 Bang Boo merchants to the hollow of Port Elpis, and we can't spare a single one, but without the proxy's help, we can hardly find any. I've got all the info I need. Let me share what I've uncovered next. Check on Venus. Phew, are you alright? Of course I'm fine. You blocked it for me. Does it hurt? Should we go to the hospital for a checkup? It's nothing, just a kick. Doesn't hurt that much now. I am the elder sister after all. I feel guilty if I didn't step up. Though there's this ugly shoe print on my clothes. I'll need to wash it properly later. Ah, the phone. I need to send a message quickly to cancel the meeting. Black Anchor recently been involved in several significant unidentified transactions, all conducted within the Hollow. I was able to obtain the transaction dates, but the details and participants remain highly classified. After the ambush on the Bang Boo merchants, all subsequent transactions listed in the records were cancelled. This suggests a direct connection between the transactions and the ambush. Bang Boo merchants recorded their activities on video, and it's likely they witnessed the transaction scene in the Hollow. If this footage were to be made public, it would lead to a major scandal. To erase this evidence, Black Anchor initiated a widespread operation within the Hollow to eliminate all the Bang Boo merchants. You're right about everything. The boss originally had us track down a specific Bang Boo merchant, but the Hollow was too complicated and we lost him. So we had no choice but to hire someone to target all the Bang Boo merchants, but we couldn't hire anyone well known. We had to disguise ourselves and go after newcomers because unknown newcomers are easier for you to kill, right? You probably planned from the beginning to eliminate every merchant, then take out that newcomer right in the Hollow. How ruthless. It wasn't me, it was all the boss's order. That proxy ran off halfway through. I thought she must have discovered the video from the Bang Boo merchant, so we tried to lure her back out. Kick him. Wah! Tell me where the boss is. Don't hit me, Jack Bauer, please. The coordinates are on the back of the note. The boss has been there recently. It really is the coordinates of a hollow. Looks like that's the Anchor's hideout. Time to wipe them out. I'll make them pay tenfold for what they did to Venus. Fine. I'll make them pay tenfold for what they did to Bang Boom merchants too. So together, 10 times 10 will make them pay 100-fold. Pay tenfold? Is it the debt collector's ghost? Just then, Garant's voice echoes in the distance. Kami North pricks up his ears, instantly alert, and shifts into a retreat-ready stance. That's a security officer on night patrol nearby. Even if I hadn't stepped in, he probably would have saved you anyway. No, he's only now hearing it, so it would have been probably too late. Well, I'll be leaving. Call me when it's time to act. This time, I'm in top form and ready to fight alongside you in the hollow. With that, Kami North stretches out his little hand, leaps into darkness, and vanishes. Okay, so... Oh god, security officer's here, but why is he just standing there? Still hurt? To be honest, it still hurts quite a bit. Now that we're safe, I find myself focusing on the pain in my stomach. But it's nothing serious, not serious enough to go to a hospital. By the way, I overheard you earlier. You mentioned something about going into a hollow for revenge. Were you trying to stand up for me? That's right. Please don't. You've already done so much for me today. I can't let you put yourself in danger for this. These people can pull something like this out in the open streets. Who knows what they'll do in the hollow? There's no way I'm letting you go. Leave the rest to the security officer. They will make sure those thugs face justice, so please don't risk your own safety. Okay? With her saying it so seriously, it's hard to refuse. Alright, I promise. I won't go into the hollow. But I know people who will. That's right. It's Eos who will enter the hollow. Great. Remember, your safety is what matters. Oh, he's still scared out of his mind. What happened up ahead? There are some thugs are attacking civilians. So they're not ghosts, but real people. How dare those thugs cause trouble in 6th Street? I patrolled for years, and I've never seen anything like this. Where are they? Leave it to me. As the boxing champion of 4th Patrol Squad, even if it's 5-on-1, I'll take them all on. Okay, Optimus Prime. Don't worry, as long as ghosts are not in the picture, Garant is pretty reliable. Of course, no matter how hard you pinch, you can't even hit a ghost. Besides, ghosts wouldn't bully law-abiding citizens. By the way, I heard someone shouting earlier. Is anyone hurt? Yeah. Leave it to us. Let's go, Sita. Guardians of the 6th Street are here. Poor Sita, having to put up with this pansy ass. Okay, so, let's go take care of... What's their face? .34, ice and physical.
Awaiting further instructions.
Wanna go?
I am.
How can I help?
If you need help, call me.
Hey, don't. I've got you.
Time for
A mission?
You want it ready and.
My loyalty payment received. Let's get to work.
I would nothing to fear.
It's our turn.
If you need...
Is it work time? Is food and
Ready and waiting.
wanna go? Need something? My
Come on, let's get to work.
good day, Proxy.
Looking for info?
It's
Nothing. I'm sorry.
I think I'll take, Corin out for a spin. I've done Billy many times over. I think it's nice to maybe give some characters a shot that I haven't in a while. Other than Sukaku, of course. Time to go clean up the trash. Damaged Bang-Boo. Damaged Bang-Boo merchant is no longer recognizable. Cannot move or respond in any way. Small transmitter has been attached to it by Kami North, seemingly to notify the Merchants Association of the recovery coordinates. I really like the music. They really emphasize the music in this game.
This'll cost extra.
Damaged merchant. Still appears to be capable of responding.
Is our prey giving you trouble?
You're that bang boo, so terrifying. When the guy said they got beaten up by a boo, I didn't believe them. Tell me, how many bang boo merchants have you destroyed? I don't know either. It's true, I swear, I haven't taken down a single one. I'm in charge of attendance in our gang. Forget it, no use asking. I'll just deal with whatever comes my way. Where were the other thugs going?
Gotta keep the claws sharp.
Hey, you wanna play with me? Here we go!
Sneak attack.
Alright, it's done. How can this be? Just a mere bang boo? Fine, just wait and see. You'll regret this soon enough. If you're hoping for reinforcements to save you, you better give up on that idea. What? How could you? I already knew there was a fugitive. It's that second-in-command Lana, right? She probably escaped to report back, but I won't let any more bad guys slip away. When she escapes the hall with all your ledgers, she'll be caught by security at the exit. Thanks to the anonymous tip-off. Who are you? No, you can't be a bang boo. Someone must be remotely controlling you. There must be another soul inside you. Who knows? Anyway, after today, Black Anchor will be gone, existing only in news reports and newspapers. We did it with just our own strength. We took down the Black Anchor's stronghold. This is what I've always wanted to do. Punishing evil and promoting good with my bro. A small squad of about 5 is approaching. Master, a small squad of 5 is approaching. Probably security. I sent them a delayed anonymous message too. Alright, bro, and friends of my bro. We need to retreat now. Public security will handle the rest, bro. I've attached signal tags to these broken Bangbu merchants. Even if they can't move, they'll be quickly recovered by the Merchant Association. That's all I can do. You leave the hollow with Kami North after excitedly chatting about some friend stuff. It waves its hand as if it is a familiar routine and leaps away. Though you want to invite it to stay in the shop, it seems it won't stop until all the Rosts are caught. Alright, since Black Anchor's been wiped out, Venus's crisis should have been resolved. You should check in on her when you have time. Okay, that was a simple, easy little quest. Nothing too difficult. Lucy? Could you help me find this videotape? I heard you can get your hands on any videotape you want. Yep, piece of cake. Impressive. The Tricaris is a story about a family of Bangbu. There must be something in the water because I somehow have a real hankering for watching this brain-dead family comedy. Heard it's pretty hard to get through, but I can count on you, right? Of course. Don't let me down. Okay. The Lure of Home. More DMs. That's the movie I wanted. Tricaris. Found it. That movie I wanted, Tricaris. Found it. Found it already, just like you said. You really know your stuff. I'll pick it up soon. Thanks a lot. So, okay then. Bernice. I really feel like watching some cute movies, but someone said my definition of cute would be a little misleading, so how do I describe it? The movie I want to watch. Could you be more specific? Oh yeah, I heard about this movie called Black Tails. With all these cute animals on the poster. I just suddenly had to see it. Have you guys got it? I'll try to find it for you. Hit me up when you find it. Okay, thanks. Knock, knock. Who's there? Cry, cry. How many Bernices do you know? I wanted to ask you if you found Black Tails yet. Yup. Whoa, that's fast. I'll be right there. Hang on, I'm setting off soon. Alrighty then. So, what was I doing? Another? How many messages are there? The Black Anchor was completely taken down. Was it public security? That's impressive. Really? Let's just say it was. Now that it's all settled, want to join me at Port Elpis? You've been working so hard, let me treat you to some signature fries. Yeah, let's just say it was. Okay, what was that other thing? Connecting with the star, talk to Venus at Elpis. How funny how I intend to do one thing, the Harumasa stuff, but instead I end up doing like 3, 4, 5 other quests. It's already been so long. Wasn't it you who mentioned it before? What's going on? What did I say? You said a friend of yours was very worried a prophecy about him would come true and he would fall into the sea and drown. Do you remember that? This morning, a young fellow rented a boat and went out to sea and he hasn't returned yet. I remember he was wearing a shirt with numbers on it. Was that your friend? It's him. That's right, he's been out at sea for far exceeding the sightseeing boat's single trip time limit. Do you still remember what I said? As long as you follow the safety rules, you won't encounter any so-called accidents in the harbor. But he's clearly broken the rules now. I'll take a look around here. You go find the ship owner and ask about the situation. Man really is hiding something. Let's go talk to Venus. You're here. Hello, beautiful. Are you feeling better? You're here. The fries will take a little longer. The staff is still frying them. How's your injury? Aches slightly when I stretch, but I went to the hospital and they said it's nothing serious. You went to the hospital? I didn't think it was necessary, but my mom dragged me there as soon as she found out. She even scolded me, saying, "You're so good at taking care of others, but not yourself." Oh, by the way, I checked out room 302. It's nice, but the rent is way too high. Housing on 6th Street is much more expensive than here. The landlord who said he'd pay the rent himself. I told Venus about the conditions the landlord proposed. Guarantee that Pika won't go up on the 2nd floor. Forget it. Ever since Pika found Moshi, they've been inseparable. Wherever Moshi goes, Pika follows to stand guard. Keep Pika downstairs? I just can't. I'll stay here for now, and then when I've saved enough, I'll move to 6th Street. But you've always been fixing problems and cleaning up messes. It's hard to save money. Wow, that text is so ridiculously small. It's just a temporary setback. Once the proxies grow and become as skilled as you, I will ride on their coattails and start making easy money. I just hope when the time comes, you'll still remember me, your rookie mentor, and won't abandon me for veteran information brokers just because you've made a name for yourself. Never. I'll always remember that you got kicked for me. Forget those embarrassing moments of mine. Haha. Instead, you should remember my highlight moments when I was helping rookies. That was a highlight moment. Is that so? And so, you continue chatting about everything other than proxy work with Venus, munching on fries as you talk. Your bond seems to grow even closer. Aww. Ask her out, buddy. Cute green-haired Ceres Fauna lookalike right there. You'd be stupid not to. If only I had such luck. So, KK. Nice to see you again, kind manager. I'm KK Security Boo number 7406. Do you remember me? Sure. I really appreciate all the help you the other day. I'm so happy to see you again. I heard from other officers about Mew Mew's career downfall. As you can see, he's not in the best state of mind right now. He's done so much for me in the past, so I just can't sit back and do nothing. Manager, I can tell you're worried about him too. Could you help me cheer him up? Let's do our best. That's great, actually. Before coming here, I reached out to some of the Bang Boo who received his help during community outreach activities. They're all eager to cheer up Officer Mew Mew. I asked them to meet me here at Port Elpis, but I did not see them. 6 Bang Boo agreed to come, and they should be around here somewhere. Could you help me find them? Let's head out and get them. Let's get going. Please find me. Autobots, let's roll out. Poet Boo. Every Bang Boo is like a ship drifting lost with no clear source. We wander the... What was the last bit? Course. I said source. Wow, I'm tired. We wander the vast sea of the world until we anchor at New Eridu, harbor where Denny is the price to stay, a journey out to sea that takes more than it gives. Pocket grows lighter with each passage of tides. Denny, dear Denny, harbor holds no place for me. I sigh, alone on the cold, silent deck. You wrote this poem yourself. You're really good at talent for it. Well-read Bang Boo is really something, but your clothes are all torn. You're going to catch a cold. Here, take my jacket and put it on. Excuse me, are you here to help? That's right, thanks to the security officer, people can enjoy my poetry in peace. So I do my part and read a poem for that amazing officer. I came all the way from Outer Ring. I heard the big cat is in trouble. They say he can't keep up the obstructions anymore. I have no idea what obstructions mean, but the big cat looks really upset. He helped me before, so now it's my turn to help him. Please take us to the big cat. Short-circuiting from overwork, what a glorious reason for malfunction. This Boo is the very foundation of a bright future, representing New Eridu's spirit of hard work. Even if no one else sees its efforts, I'll be here shouting my admiration and respect. Let's honor this tireless part-timer. Pouring concrete's a kind of hard work too. I lose sleep over and I can't rest from part-timing. We'll have both bright future ahead. Could be concrete buddies, we could be partners in hard work. Looks like this Bang Boo worked itself too hard and broke down. Guess work-life balance is really important. Fix it. Let's help the poor guy out. After a bit of effort, the Bang Boo's on its feet. You helped me again. I've been juggling too many part-time jobs lately. No time to juice myself. When a Bang Boo runs out of energy, it's easy to trip up and break down. By the way, I've got a new gig. There's an officer who's about to lose his job, and I'll help him find a new one. Don't worry, got all sorts of work lined up. Food delivery, package pickup, errand service, plumbing, and more. Pour concrete, pour it all out. Lose yourself in it. Let the anxiety of unemployment melt away as you turn hard work into art. Pouring concrete will help him to recover from despair, find the energy, felicity, and even the meaning of life. I'll tell the officer, pouring concrete is the true calling. No matter what career path the officer takes, he'll always be the greatest in my heart. If he works pouring concrete, he'll be as solid as reinforced cement. If he prefers plumbing, He doesn't have to change his career. Is that so? Officer stays true to himself. That's truly admirable. Who could say no to cheering him up? If he needs support, we're all there to help. He could pour that passion to everything he does. With that kind of dedication, no matter what he does, it'll always feel like pouring concrete. Not changing career, then I'll show him how worthwhile being a security officer is. That's part of my job, too. Okay. Hey, it's you again. I've been up since last night making my way here to help. That security boo told me the officer who's been working on community outreach ran into some trouble. If it weren't for him, my friend wouldn't have recovered and I wouldn't have met you. So I really want to do my part to help. What should I do? Do you think letting him pet me would help cheer him up? Definitely will. Alright, I'll let him pet me for some luck and good vibes. No Denny needed. By the way, it's been a while since you petted me. You want to do it now? Make the most of it. I love it when you pet me. I'm ready. Let's go find the officer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All the Bang Boo I contacted here are here. Thanks for rounding them up for me, manager. No time to waste. Let's go. I'll find Officer Mew Mew and get the pep talks ready, everyone. Of course we are. Good. Let's head out. Ugh. All this for a dude in a fat cat costume. With that ridiculous front face right there. Like, what is that? Just looks weird. It's like he has ball sacks on his face or something. Manager, is there anything else you need? I'm fine, really. I just need some time alone to process everything. Officer Mew Mew, we got a little surprise for you. KK, what are you doing here? Aren't you supposed to be on that duty today? What's the surprise you're talking about? Just wait and see. With that, the 6 Bang Boo hiding behind you emerge and stand in a circle in front of Mew Mew. Officer, thank you for everything you've done for the community. A temporary setback doesn't mean much, so keep your head up. We really appreciate all your hard work. If you'd like, you can pet me for some luck and good vibes. No charge, by the way. Big Cat, making community all rich isn't easy, but you never give up. You never gave up. You're amazing. Don't lose faith. I'll do whatever I can to help you make everyone rich. Officer, please listen to this poem I wrote just for you. Without you, New Eridu would never have such a beautiful daily life. You shine so like a star. We all have faced hardships, but thanks to you, we're standing strong today. No matter what lies ahead, you will always be the most dedicated security officer. I have plenty of part-time jobs to recommend to you, but if you prefer to stay as security officer, I've also made a form that calculates the hourly wage and promotion potential. I believe this will help solidify your decision. At the end of the form, I've added some strategies that can allow you to continue in your current role, along with success rates for each. I've done this kind of consulting a lot, so you can trust my advice. Whenever you're feeling lost, come pour concrete with me. You and me, you, and never holding back. To make it a night to remember, pouring concrete will fuel our drive. We can build a career solid as the concrete we pour. She really loves his job as a construction boo, doesn't he? Feels like the pep talk is going in a weird and weirder direction. KK manager, thank you, and thank you all for you to all the Bang Boo. I really feel your support. But encouragement can't change reality. Perhaps soon I'll be taking off this suit for good. None of this is your fault, so please don't worry too much about me. For now, just let me have a moment of silence alone. Mew Mew's mood doesn't seem to have improved much. He's quiet now. You, KK, and the other boos huddle in a nearby corner, discussing what to do next. I didn't realize Officer Mew was feeling this weighed down. Looks like I'll need to come up with a new plan. Gather around, let's rehearse what I'll say to lift Officer's spirits. Random words of encouragement might not be the trick. Where's Flatterboo? Why isn't he here? Paper Boo said he had a great idea and left. What idea? Said words weren't alone to be enough to thank the big cat, so I decided to get him a real gift. I went off to find one. He mentioned something about going to sculpt fish. He must be going to carve a fish. Not good. Flatterboo doesn't realize how dangerous it is for Bangbu to be near water. We need to find it quickly or something bad could happen. Jeez, this quest just keeps going. Past the boarding bridge, you finally find Flatterboo, but it's already too late. In its attempt to catch a fish, it slipped in the water. Oh no, we're too late. Even with the waterproof function, Bangbu shouldn't go into water like that. There have been several incidents recently. If we don't get it out soon, the damage could be irreversible. Fishing, water, help, blah. Help me, help. May. Flatterboo struggles in the water, unable to swim as it sinks lower. Its cries grow weaker. We need to save it now. Just as you're about to jump in, you hear the heavy thud of footsteps approaching. A large, cumbersome figure suddenly leaps into the water with a tremendous splash, sending waves over a meter high, and swims toward the drowning Bangbu. When Officer Mew Mew finally pulls Flatterboo out of the water, his mascot costume is drenched in both seawater and sweat. He collapses near the boarding bridge, panting heavily for a few moments. Then he awkwardly gets back on his feet, still wearing the soaked headpiece. Wouldn't that thing be too heavy to swim in and he'd drown? I don't know, anime logic, I guess. Good citizen Bangbu, getting that close to sea is dangerous, so make sure to take you for a full checkup later to see if any water's affected your system. Sorry for all the trouble. It's alright, good thing I'm familiar with this area, so I could rush over as soon as I noticed something was wrong, but I really should have taken off the suit before jumping in. Now it feels so heavy. This is something only you can do. Manager, what are you saying? KK seems to catch on, excitedly waving its hands in front of Mew Mew as he joined in the conversation. Officer Mew Mew, you've always been dedicated to community outreach, and you're so familiar with every part of New Eridu. That's why you were able to rush here and help the Bangbu in danger. You're always there when citizens need you. Information you've gathered from the community has helped so many Bangbu and citizens. Without it, they wouldn't even be here today. That's something HSO can't do. Exactly. No matter how many joint campaigns public security, HSO, or any other organization run, they can't take action as quickly as you do. You're truly irreplaceable. KK waves his tiny hands again, signaling the other Bangbu. They all gather around Officer Mew, cheering him on excitedly. Manager, dear Bangbu. Its costume is soaked and hard to tell, but is Mew Mew crying? Thank you, everyone. Your encouragement really means a lot to me. I feel like I can get back on track. I'll push through this last shift. I guess I really don't want to give up on community outreach. I'll go talk to my superior and see if there's any chance to keep going. Bangbu cheers excitedly around Mew Mew with his spirits lifted. He tries to join in the conversation, but the wet costume begins to give off an unpleasant smell. The joy moment quickly falters as the Bangbu exchange awkward glances after they leave. Manager, I know I've caused you a lot of trouble, but you've always had my back when things got tough. I really can't thank you enough. He's purring again. By the way, are you sure you don't want this costume? Thank you, but I must politely decline. Just kidding. I'm not ready to give up this costume yet, but maybe when I retire, I'll pass it on to you. Alright, here's the info I gathered about those in need at Port Elpis. I'm not sure if my superior will let me stay in the role, but for now, let's keep working together to help the community. Urban legends. Hope one day we'll meet again in another community. Okay, so now he's here, like he is everywhere. Elpis means hope for both us. This harbor holds the hope where our journey begins.
All sorts of unexpected things happen in the morning.
Yep, I've been doing a lot of the coins. And just as he appears, other stuff happens. Help the Bangbu out. Oh, shoot. Okay, that one was fine. Not as bad as the last one that's kind of stumped me for a long time. I was going to get on the ship and set sail, but I fell when I was running. You saved me. Why don't you become my crew? Why are you trying to set sail? Let me ask you, do you know what lies on the other side of the ocean? A new world with tons of sailing Bangbu and a great treasure left by the golden Bangbu before it was decommissioned. Endless ether batteries. From now on, I'll board this ship, gather my crew, and set off to claim the treasure. I'm destined to be the Bangbu King. Bangbu. Is this a One Piece reference? But this ship belongs to someone else, right? I'll return when I find the endless ether batteries, but you're right. I don't have the key to this vessel. I'll have to recruit the owner of the ship first. It has to be a One Piece reference. What with the whole Pirate King, Bangbu King? It's like, come on. What else is there?
Hello! I'm Public Security Officer Mew Mew. Thank you for supporting public security's work.
Okay, so let's go finally solve our freaking sea ghost problem. If you could even call it a problem. Sorry, got a bit lost in thought there. Are you here to rent a boat? Describe Nyan's outfit. Oh, I remember him. Of course I do. He came by earlier and rented a boat, saying he wanted to explore the sea by himself and didn't need our people to go with him. Like, Dunn reminded me that he's already been at sea for a long time. Really? Let me check the logs. His trip already exceeded the allowed duration for sightseeing boats, but don't worry, every boat here is equipped with a tracking system. I can find his location. Ship owner carefully searches for the coordinates of each vessel. No, the boat has stopped. Its stationary coordinates are at the edge of the hollow. Give me the coordinates. Uh-oh. So, dude's gone off to frickin' Lord knows where. Okay, let me write down the quest names for Lucy and Bernice, so that way I can do the best dialogue, assuming there is best dialogue. Okay. Ice and ether yet again. As promised, drown in a harbor.
Awaiting.
Let's fire. Good day, Lord Phaethon. Is it?
Come on, let's get to.
I would never turn down Lord Phaethon.
Anomaly.
I've got
A mission?
You want to test my hammer?
I am the.
Nothing to fear. Good choice. Need some.
Sokaku, ready!
I'll go with the little devil boo. The Port Elpis Hollow soundtrack is probably one of my favorites in the game. It just has a very moody sound to it.
Don't touch me. Okay. What's this? Right back at ya. My turn.
I love her little twirl right there at the end, using her momentum to stop. A wrinkled, yellow, brittle old piece of paper that seems ready to crumble at the slightest touch. Seems like someone wrote something on it, with the handwriting becoming increasingly scribbled towards the end. It's likely that the person who wrote this has already died. Did this paper and the tools belong to the same person? Anyway, they are too old to have come from Nyan. Where'd he go?
Don't touch me. Help me. Together, Lord Phaethon.
These things don't fit with the surrounding shipping containers. Ropes, hooks, they seem like tools that sailors would carry, but it looks like they haven't been used in a long time. You wonder what happened to the owners, but other than that, it looks no different from other places in Port Elpis Hollow. What's so special about this place? Yeah, it's a giant shipping yard. If the original starting hollow was a train yard, this is a shipping yard. What's that sound? It's a big guy. Hiding in the box. Yup.
it between me and Lord Sathan. Lord Sathan just saw them.
I still cannot get over the fact that Vivian has rocket boots attached to her fat ass. Oh, it's hilarious. It's so silly. I like it. I found it. I finally found something. Sob. Thank you for coming to save me. You are affected by corruption. Explain yourself. Oh, explain your identity. So it was you. I was wondering who would know I was here. I thought I was going to stay in this hollow forever with this letter. Nyan is clutching in his hand a piece of paper as yellow and brittle as the one you saw earlier. Yeah, I take a look at this. You mean this? Well, there's nothing much to see anyway. Actually, just thought I was never going to get out, but I happened to find some paper and a pen in the container, so I wrote down some silly things. Staring at Nyan quietly. You found a pen and paper in the container? If you want to see it, go ahead. I am dead. A torn letter of farewell. Whether it was the writer's overwhelming sorrow or the agony they were enduring as they wrote, the last line of the letter was nearly visible through the paper. How I wish I could see you again. The writer is Nyan. The client even took a moment to write this letter of farewell just now. I just feel a bit embarrassed. How can someone say they want to find hope, and yet, after being stuck in the hollow just a short time, they've already written their will? I'm kind of a timid person, you know. I'm afraid of prophecies, of the harbor, and of the hollow. I've been fussing since earlier, and I apologize for being such a father. It is clearly handwriting from many years ago. Seems like I've met a proxy who's not easy to fool. Anyway, thank you for the rescue. As for other things, I'll explain to you later. Later? How about now? What are you? Who are you and what are you? Are you a ghost or are you an actual person? How did you end up in the hollow? Right, weren't you just out sightseeing? Then why did you have... The ship owner pauses abruptly. He looks closely at Nyan's face. So you are a friend of Nyan? Yup. So he lied about his identity, huh? What exactly does that mean? I know who you are. You know exactly why Nyan didn't come back, right? So you're here for... This peculiar Nyan slowly unfolds a notebook in front of the ship owner, revealing a page filled with route coordinates. I know what you're going to ask. But just now, McDunn mentioned a young man said he's going to drown in the waters near Port Elpis. It's me, and it's also Nyan. You still remember the incident report, don't you? Rough seas detected near Port Elpis, unable to guide the way due to faulty lighthouse signals. Crew member fell overboard, but no rescue was dispatched in time. That is what you all said was the reason for Nyan's drowning. Wait, stop talking. You've been in the hollow too long. Let me take you to the hospital first to check for corruption. We can talk about this later once you're better. Ship owner helps Nyan leave first. It sounds to me like Nyan, the real Nyan, died in an unfortunate maritime accident where everything went wrong. And, well, he's went out there to find the last remains of him. So hungry, I need power. Where do you get yours? Quite simple. A lot of people fishing here, but most of the time, even after spending the whole day, you don't catch a single fish. Instead, they always end up pulling some discarded battery. They call the batteries fish to console themselves, and if you play along, you score a battery or two for the fish for the nice feast. It really happens like that, so the fisherman who was with you earlier got taken away by public security. What happened there? I'm not sure. He fished up a new and big battery, and I thought it was going to be a feast. So I screamed, "Electrofish!" Then the public security officer came and took him away. Got it. When he gets back, let's yell "Electrofish" together. Okay. Whatever the heck that's all about. McDunn disappeared. Ran away again. We mortal enemies have a score to settle. Came here and was sitting in a chair and knocked me out before negotiations started. Okay, so McDunn went off when I wasn't talking to him. And, okay then. Tomorrow morning. It's the afternoon. Okay, so it sounds like there was a horrible accident that happened. Okay, why? Well, okay then, so can't really do anything. Might as well go. Might as well go do an errand or two and pass the time. Evelyn's on 6th Street. I might as well go. Hold on a second. I keep hearing noise outside my door. Hold on a second. Okay, I'm back again, so let's continue what we were doing. While I passed the time waiting for not Nyan to show back up. Hey, it's Evelyn. As Evelyn is perusing albums in the music store, a group of young girls surround her. One of them gathers courage to speak. Excuse me, are you Miss Evelyn, Astra's manager? You're just as beautiful and awe-inspiring as you are on TV. Oh, it's Ellen and her friend group. Keep it down, Ruby. It's a music store, and you don't want to disturb others. But she works with a superstar. I don't mean to be rude, but... Miss Evelyn, may I take a photo with you? Me, but I'm not the... May I take one with you, too, if that's okay with you? I always found you really cool. So even though Evelyn is the manager / bodyguard, they like her anyway. I mean, how can you not? I mean, just look at the woman. Tall, regal, and equipped in all the right ways. Yes, like super cool, can do it all kind of cool. Someone talking to me? Nope, Ruby ran into her idol. You can go back to sleep, Ellen. Oh. Well, I'm often photographed at work. This is the first time I've been asked for a photo from the public. Feels a little... If this is too much to ask, met with the girl's eager gaze, Evelyn finds herself in a dilemma. I never thought that the always cool and composed Evelyn would have moments of hesitations, too. Imagine, though, the girls are under your attack. Imagine if it is part of your routine managerial duties. You have a point. It feels easier now to think about it this way, and these young ladies do feel like a band. They kind of are, in a way. A pleasure to work with you. Would you like to take a photo with me? Yes. Yes! The girls pose for the photo. Manager, please take the photo for us. Make sure everyone is in the picture. Can I stand here? Sure. Everyone get close. Ellen, smile for the camera. Jeez. Manager, everything okay? Well, it feels somewhat... Fell asleep again? Ellen, wake up. The young ladies look fine. Is it me? How about one without the jacket? It's the jacket? Okay, let me see what I can do. Without the jacket, Evelyn's slender and curved figure gives off a dashing and elegant aura. Snap can't help but be captivated by the image before you. Before you realize it, Ellen and her friends have left the store. Wait, the one time I actually want to take a photo, well, one of the few times where I want to take a photo, and we don't actually do it. They went ahead and did it without me anyway. Come on, game. You robbed me. You robbed me of a very important photo album for me to save. How dare you? What carefree girls. It must be nice. I like the photo. It's a little different from those taken by professional photographers. How should I put this? It feels more like me. And I just realized why so many stars end up working together with their photographers for so long. By the way, that should be a bonus costume idea. Have Evelyn playable without the jacket. I've seen it happen in the game a handful of times. So it's kind of like, okay, why not make that a second outfit? And I just realized why so many stars end up working together with their photographers for so long. There's this special energy and relationship between the photographer and the subject. To capture the perfect moment, the photographer must be completely focused while the subject has to be completely at ease. When such attention and trust intersect, it invariably results in a sense of closeness. This is a side of me that only you can see. That sort of feeling is pretty special, isn't it? It was a precious moment to me, too. When you look at me, I feel at ease. Astra is right. You're like no other. Aww. The one time I want to get a photo and I don't get, and I get gypped. Well, I'll go ahead and take a picture of her anyway. Ugh, what a woman. Literal perfection right here. Ugh, I can barely get a view with it without the tie in the way. It'll do. Okay, so we can't go to Port Elpis yet because he has to show up back in the morning, so nothing I can do. So the only thing I can do is probably do random stuff and then come back. You're having a run into Haramasa and Seth, and there seems to be a subtle tension between them. Eagerly listen to what they're saying. Asava, I'm really sorry for what I said at the port earlier. I didn't know much about it at the time, and I still spoke to you like that. I'm really sorry. So you already know about my illness, because it's related to a case I've also been called to cooperate with the investigation. But I absolutely didn't tell anyone else, I promise. Huh. Don't worry, I wouldn't care if you told anyone else. You don't need to apologize. I should be the one thanking you. No one should be sacrificed like that. Thank you for saying that. You're welcome. I wouldn't expect those who live in the light to understand the struggles hidden in the shadows, but I've had to admire anyone who did. So the reason for Asaba's lethargy is some kind of sickness that he has. Huh. My bro, someone once told me that if I keep fighting for the weak, I'll inevitably lose. But I don't understand who exactly is defining losing and winning. Can living against one's own beliefs really be considered winning? So in your eyes, I'm considered a weak person? No, that's not what I meant. Aspa, you're definitely a very strong person. I'm kidding. I understand what you meant. Sincerity and passion are truly precious things. I hope you can protect them. Okay, so I chose nothing just to see what would happen. Piper's probably gonna have the same thing I've done already. So there's I don't see any reason, unless it is different. Nope, she's over there in the same spot, which means she's gonna have me do the same thing as before, so what's the point? I might as well go to HIA, do a couple of rounds, and make it so I make the game turn into morning. I wish I talked to McDunn first. So I have to have him show up in the morning. Okay. In that case...
Ready and waiting. Ready and waiting.
Double, huh? Anyone I'll want to level up, I guess? Pretty sure Scott Outpost has the time go by too. So I can go see if there's anything I can do there. Ah, I can do this. I completely forgot about these.
Asset confirmed.
Need some.
Nothing.
Come on.
Good day, Prox.
My loyalty. Ready and waiting.
Hey!
Want to see the Reds come? Ready to roll out.
You want to test my hammer?
Is it time?
I'll protect you from any danger.
To what?
Looking for intel? Or hiring me?
Awaiting.
Sure. Let's go play.
Yeah, let's do a little bit of this.
All exits are now safe.
Drink flowing, we're flowing.
Watch it move! Don't get hit.
Sheesh, I basically murdered them. Sorry about that. I was talking to Mom.
I pledge my honor!
I'll take point. Securing the perimeter.
Brighter than fireworks.
Watch it move!
Nothing slips through my defenses.
Okay, so she does remove the jacket. Yeah, she removes the jacket if you do the special. Okay, so it's like having a second costume in one, similar to what you are able to do in Nier Automata if 2B skirt goes away, which they also incorporated into Stellar Blade if you do the same thing. I just murdered Pompey. It wasn't even he didn't even last. Denny's are nice, but I'd rather have... do something else. Get something else. It's still the afternoon, huh? So that was a waste of time. Okay, then. I guess it's HIA then.
Starlight! It's out!
Needs a good day, Lord Phaeton. Don't underestimate me. Right back at ya. What's this? Mine. What a drag. Notice me, Lord Phaeton. Keep your filthy hands off. I'm boring at home. Hey, you wanna play with me? Wiping them all out, there's nothing that... Wanna run? Oh, for Lord Phaeton.
Blew him away. So I gotta do 2 more of these just to get the time going. Much as I don't want to. But I got no other option. I might as well do it. Let me see. Well, since I'm at it, I might as well go check if anyone shows up at random play. Nope. Yes. Okay, so as I was, what was I doing? All right. Oh, I don't want that. I just realized I've been going on for 3 hours. What was supposed to be a relatively modest stream for 1 to 2 things became ballooned into like 5 things.
Billy, go grease your gears. Get away from me! Nicole, take a break. Yep.
What are you waiting for, to catch a bullet?
Okay.
My bullets never lose sight of their target.
Neat and tidy. There's space.
Silly time. Quit moving! It's my turn! What are you waiting for, to catch a bullet?
It's no good surrendering. I'm here.
My bullets never lose sight of their target.
Neat and tidy. Wanna run? Get it! Fracture.
That's 2, so it should be 1 more and then it's morning. And I can go finally get that blasted quest done and over with. Deadly assault. It's level 70. I can't do this at all. It's like, it's impossible. It really is just not feasible to do that. Even more stuff out here. Yeah, the one on the top right is a red herring. Light from flashlight too bright for me after all. Knocked out after pointing one of my eyes for a while. What were you doing? I passed by the lighthouse. I wondered if I could put my eyes to work and provide light for the ships. But no light was coming out of my eyes. I took a flashlight, shone it in my eyes, and if I could accumulate enough light in my eyes, maybe they would give off powerful beam. That's not how it works. Guess it'll work. I'll work hard to make more money to get the lighting module in my eyes. What a weirdo. You know, you're a robot, right? Your whole thing is being pure logic. How do you not know how lights work? I mean, I get it. They're bang boos. They're not exactly... I mean, they still have personalities, but you'd think they'd be smarter than that, right? Black Shark will set sail for Gloom Continent. Have strange bang boo in the ship. Let's return to the ship now. Where to the ship? It sailed away while we were talking. Okay. Freaking bang boo gang war happening or something. Well, back to HIA again. And then we can finally put this ghost to rest. Or whatever it is.
Awaiting further instructions.
You want to test my hammer?
Do this so it can be morning, and then I can finish that quest, take a break, and then...
Grease your gears. Get away from me! At your command.
You ready?
I'm here. Get away from me! What's this?
What are you waiting for? To catch a bullet?
Neat and tidy. And everything. Be gone.
Try this! My bullets never lose sight of their target.
Okay. I'm here. Nicole, take a break.
What are you waiting for? To catch a bullet?
It's no good surrendering. They're close. Eliminating target.
My bullets never lose sight of their target.
Neat and tidy.
Leave it to me. Don't worry. Everyone will get their share.
I got both of them. Okay, can we go wrap this overly drawn out shipping ghost quest done and over with? Now what does McDunn want? Status on the docks said to be in the shape of a sea god, but it's actually really... Oh, the statue on the docks is said to be in the shape of a sea god, but it's actually really ugly, isn't it? It's a little weird. But a lot of people say it works. They say as long as you wish with sincerity, your wish will be granted. Sounds like the kind of story Dennis would love. You might as well tell me that there are other metropolises in the world instead of just making wishes come true. This statue is more famous for pretty much making wishes come true. In other words, it does fulfill wishes, but sometimes it does in strange ways. Remember when the captain of the fishing trawler wished for a safe return? In the end, the boat got the hurricane alert 10 minutes out of the harbor, so it just turned straight around and returned safely to port. Another captain wished to return fully laden. He ended up taking on an emergency public security request to deal with marine trash and had to drag hundreds of metal drums back to port. Cargo hold was bustling at the seams that day, and there were also sailors who wished for some good shore leave only to find themselves seasick and unable to go back out to sea. That's sure effective. But as long as you don't make overly greedy wishes, it seems that no one has ever had to pay a terrible price for it. At least not from what I've heard. So that's why everyone keeps on good terms with the statue. What little wishes have you got that you'd like to try out? Does collecting up all these commemorative coins count? Give me my precious battery. I heard the sea god statue rewards honest bang boo. If I toss my battery into the ocean, the god will emerge with a gold one and a silver one and ask you which one you lost. If you answer neither, the sea god gives you all three. Gold, silver, and your original. So you threw your battery into the sea. Yup, but instead of the sea god, a nearby sailor fished it out and asked if it was mine. Thought I was the sea god, so I answered truthfully, but didn't give me either of the batteries, or return the one I tossed originally. Told me to not toss any batteries again and took mine with him. Can't use a wet battery, can you? Maybe he did it for your own good. I've been holding on to it for half a year. Give it back. I want power. Well, don't go throwing your battery into the sea anymore, buddy.
All sorts of unexpected things happen in the morning. A big salute to you.
So I had to make a wish to this jiggly fish about collecting up the coins. Can't be disrespectful to the sea god. Gotta make a serious wish and a pious prayer. Almighty sea god, grant me thy help in finding all the sage and the barrel's commemorative coins. It smells so bad. Once I've got all the coins, I won't have to get up close and talk to it. Of course, nothing happens. The statue stands joyfully, as always, to one side of the docks. That is an ugly, ugly statue. I'm sorry. It really is. And the belly button makes it worse. Okay, can we talk to this dude already and get his problem over with? Okay, spill it, fake Nyan. Who are you and what are you doing? You're here? Who on earth is Nyan? It's me. It's me! Sorry, I got too excited. Okay, about 2 years ago, Nyan, a friend of mine, went to sea with a cargo ship and never came back. I waited for a long time, only to receive an accident report stating that he unfortunately drowned due to his own negligence. Uh-oh. The shipping company also said he was just a part-time crew member on that trip, and they offered compensation only out of humanitarianism. I'm sorry. At that time, I didn't have any evidence, and I was too sad, so I just wanted to try to forget everything. Nyan, quote-unquote, stares at the sea, falling silent. But one evening, as I was walking alone by the seaside, the sea wind was so strong, I wanted to ask Nyan if he could go out and eat hot pot with me and bring me a thick coat while he was at it. Actually, I still can't accept that Nyan has forever left this world. So I decided to take his name. This way, he can continue to walk in the sea breeze, put on a thick coat, and go eat hot pot. I should never let the incident report, which is clearly full of nonsense, continue to cover up the truth. I must uncover the truth myself. A lot of sailors at Port Elpis have seen me before. I didn't want to draw their attention, so I made up a clumsy excuse and asked you to investigate for me instead. Let's go ask the ship owner. He must know something. Sure thing. So his friend left on a ship and the ship disappeared into the hollow way over there, and he never came back out. You're here. This is everything I could compile about that incident 2 years ago. Company name Sea-Wing Shipping. Vessel name Floating River. Vessel code redacted. Departure time redacted. Today's weather redacted. Route code redacted. Docking notes. Vessel's draft depth seems inconsistent with the reported cargo load. Dock scheduling. Recommendation. Sailing is not recommended. Shipping line decision. Departure as scheduled. So the dock workers said, no, don't go out there. The weight is not right, and so on and so forth. And the shipping liner said, go out there anyway. We were following company's latest route, setting out from Port Elpis. Sea mist that day didn't meet safety standards for departure, yet the shipping company insisted. The cargo was urgent, and the client had shown enough sincerity to demand we set sail immediately. Not long after we left port, a piece of cargo fell into the sea. Following protocol, we reported it to the company. They told us it belonged to an important client, and we had to retrieve it at all costs. Since the vessel couldn't change course, Nyan and another crew member volunteered to take a small boat and recover the cargo. Despite the mist, we trusted the newly confirmed route and thought it would be fine, so we let them go. But soon after continuing our journey, we discovered the adjacent companion hollow had expanded into a section of the route. We had no choice but to reroute and speed up to avoid the danger zone. Once the mist cleared, I dispatched 3 small boats to search where Nyan and the other crew members had gone. However, his voice grows quieter, laden with guilt, as he bows his head. I knew it. I knew it. The company was fully aware that the departure time, cargo load, and route verification all violated public securities regulations. They didn't want to face the immense cost of following proper protocol to search the Hollow for the missing crew. Instead, they threatened us, ordered everyone to stay silent, and labeled their disappearance as an accidental drowning. Before long, I quit my previous job and have been making a living here, relying on a few small sightseeing boats. If you want justice, I can testify for you. Testify? After 2 years? How timely of you. I'm sorry, I just... Take back your apology. When the day comes that I need you to testify in court, I hope your guilt will still push you to recount everything exactly as it happened. So he's been living with the guilt for 2 years since the accident. But fake Nyan is not accepting the apology until he's damn good and ready, because, well, 2 years... company covered it all up and no one said anything. So basically these are the kind of regulations that make sense to exist, because okay, big ship, bad weather, you know, sea being weird, and of course that thing. So it's like, yeah, don't go out there with the ship to do shit you probably shouldn't do. Fuck the client, he can wait until the weather's good. But they didn't want to wait, and instead went for it. Cargo flew overboard, and you lost 3 men in the process. So yeah, it's their fault. And the shipping owner over there has been living with the guilt since that time. And you can't really blame him either, because it's like if they said anything, company would have thrown the book at him. Illegal as it is. So it really was. Over 2 years ago, the floating river under Sea-Wing shipping, right? Lemonade says, went to go eat. I'm back. What's up? Well, long story short, I originally wanted to do the whole agent story for Asaba, but I ended up getting sidetracked with like 5 other side quests, which includes this one about a guy who got lost at sea and disappeared in a hollow, and his friend was pretending to be him to get to the bottom of it. So it's like we were chasing a ghost for the whole time. And unfortunately, due to it being very, very time specific, I had to basically go several times, juggle other quests, and do HIA to finally get to the very end of it, where we're figuring out that, of course, shipping company was not doing its due diligence, and they lost people into the Port Elpis Hollow. I also finished the Venus quest line relating to that Black Anchor gang. And Bernice and Lucy called for about a couple of videos, but they haven't shown up yet. Basically, I've been all over the place. So that's basically what's up. Over 2 years ago, the floating river under Sea-Wing shipping, right? So this is what McDunn was talking about. Yup. Before setting sail, they had already reported their departure, return schedule, and route to the lighthouse. Although they likely altered the company records after the incident, the lighthouse archives still show the original data, which confirms they didn't adjust their route based on the updated Companion Hollow expansion info. I've also collected weather records from that day. Everything's ready. Seaweed shipping, floating river, route cut, blah blah blah. Route not yet been matched with this route has not yet been matched with today's Companion Hollow expansion. Lighthouse route information, yeah. Lighthouse. I'm losing my voice and train of focus. Route information. Route has not been matched with today's Companion Hollow expansion. Lighthouse dispatch recommendation. Not recommended to set sail. Shipping line decision. Proceed with departure as scheduled. Yep. How did you... Oh, it's not like I've got some photographic memory or psychic abilities. The ship owner mentioned this to me a long time ago. I figured these documents would only be useful in your hands. statute of limitations for that incident hasn't expired yet, so you're ready to take seaweed shipping to court, right? Yup. With the evidence you and the ship owner gave me, I can now prove that. Oh, I got the wrong voice for the wrong character. 2 years ago, Sea Wing Shipping, without adjusting course based on influence of Companion Hollow Zone, instructed the floating river to set sail in foggy weather when it was not advised. When the crew entered the hollow while attempting to save the cargo, they concealed the truth from public security to avoid rescue costs. Everything was completely against the rules. They should be held responsible. Okay, is there anything else you need help with? Maybe I still need more witnesses. I'll ask the ship owner. I can be your witness. Contact me anytime if you need me. Okay, thank you. We're still going. Sorry. I was so caught up in this matter that I didn't properly thank you. If it weren't for you, I would have already been buried with the stuff that Nyan left behind in the hollow. I wouldn't have had a chance to seek justice. I wonder what color and shape of ethereal I would have been turned into. Yeah. If you want, let's talk about the real Nyan. Where should I begin? Nyan and I were both children of sailors, and we grew up together by the harbor. Our parents were always busy, so we stuck together. No matter how tired we were from playing all day, we never forgot to draw the heavy curtains shut before bed. Otherwise, we'd be woken up by the guiding light soon enough. Though honestly, even the curtains couldn't help much. Our parents often didn't get home until late at night, waking us up anyway. Until that one time. Darkness consumed the old port, and the lights that used to brighten the bay each night were never seen again. Our parents didn't come home that night, or any night after, to turn on the lights in the living room. You could call it unlucky, I suppose, but back then those tragedies felt as common as the catch hauled in by fishing boats. Vast, mundane, and all over New Eridu. Compared to others, at least we still had each other. Or rather, at least I had him. His companionship was my last ray of hope. Until 2 years ago, my last ray of hope extinguished. You already know that the so-called prophecy was entirely made up by me, but sailing along a predetermined course to find a ray of hope as bright as the sunrise was indeed my unrealistic secret expectation. Rather than being repeatedly knocked down by the same question to which I could not find an answer, where did Nyan go? I decided to grasp the final clue and set off to find him. No matter where it would lead me. Pat him on the shoulder or stand beside him quietly. Sorry you've had to put up with so much, starting with my ramblings about drowning in the sea. Really, I've been such a hassle. Yes, you have, but you have a good excuse at the very least, although what you did to get into the hollow was certainly not right. You won't actually. Of course not. The dead is dead. The dead is dead. I can discern where the real world is. Besides, he died in the hollow. If he had drowned in the sea, I would never be able to see him again, right? Anyway, once everything in Sea Wing shipping is settled, I plan to leave this port behind and take in all the places we dreamed of. Nyan will live well. In spirit. Okay. Then we finally... Uh-oh. They finally showed up at the HDD. Shit. Well... Do I do it? Do I not do it? Both Lucy and Bernice showed up at the video store. Okay. I'm gonna... Well, we've done a bunch of side quests, including a sorta semi-main one. The first being we met for the first time officially, cannot chronologically, with Astra and Evelyn. So we ended up doing, of course, their whole main story mission, astronomical, way early on. But that was because, well, I didn't know how the game worked entirely, with how everything was scheduled and whether or not stuff that disappeared was ever accessible ever again. So I could have just waited, but I didn't. So it's kind of one of those whatever, deal with it kind of things. So, but the game's storytelling was never too difficult to the point that I didn't understand what was happening. And I really liked the astronomical storyline, but of course, being that I jumped way ahead several chapters past where I was, I of course didn't have the proper context as to how Wise met Astra and Evelyn in the first place. So it was nice to finally get the proper starting context. Following that, we had the whole Venus getting in trouble with that gang called Black Anchor because a proxy she had been working with got into something she shouldn't have and dragged her, and by extension me, into it. But we met up with Kami North again, and we put the bastards down and sent them to jail. And then you had that guy, Nyan. Is that... Yeah, it is Venus. What are you doing here? Saw a message asking to meet, then it got canceled. It's all good. Little misunderstanding. Okay, she's helping out another green-haired chick. If something like that happens again, you should make the same choice. I promise you. Even a proxy like Phaethon would have acted the same way in your situation. Heard it was a dangerous gang. I failed to complete the job. Will they come after you? No matter how scary a gang is, they're still afraid of security. Those guys are already behind bars. Just stick to the tips for rookie proxies. Thank you so much. Oh, okay, so that's the rookie. The girl, now reassured and bring with confidence, joyfully bounces away. So that was the girl that got in trouble with the Black Anchor gang and etc. So wait, let me reread the whole thing because I thought it was going to be... Okay. I saw your message. Oh, come on, game. Come on, stream. Go back to where it was. I saw your message asking to meet. Got canceled. Little misunderstanding. Send the wrong message. Just wondering if I was just too timid to be a proxy. If I'd given up back then and followed through with the job. No, you did the right thing. Something like that happens again, you should make the same choice. I promise you. Okay, I read that part. Will they come after you? You're still afraid of security. Whatever happens, I'll take care of it for you. Thank you so much. I'll work hard on my next job. The girl, now reassured and brimming with confidence, joyfully bounces away. Okay. So, basically, that's the follow-up to the whole thing. Oh, are you here for the view? Since you're already here, why not? Oh, sorry, I don't have any commissions right now. I've only just gotten back to work. No worries, who was that just now? Yeah, the proxy who turned down the Black Anchor's job. I'm supposed to keep all proxies' identities confidential, but it's probably fine if you know. She told me something interesting after seeing the news. Apparently, when those gang members were caught, they looked completely out of it, mumbling things like, the Bang Boo is terrifying. I bet they were talking about your incredible Bang Boo friend, right? Terrifying? Good. The fear has only just begun. But I forgot to thank that Bang Boo. You were all so engrossed in conversation that day, and then suddenly it ran off before I had the chance. So she knows that the Bang Boo from before, or at the very least suspects it's the same one, went out there and took took out the gang and rung them back to be jailed. Next time I'll introduce you to him. He's my good brother. Bro, that's a unique way to put it. Anyway, everything around you tends to be pretty unique. Next time we meet, I'll bring a gift to thank it. But what is it like? I'm usually good at picking gifts, but I've got no idea what a Bang Boo would enjoy. What is Kami North like? Probably pursuing the right thing. What are you chasing after? A few hours later, within the hull of Port Elpis, a shattered figure lay motionless. Humans and ethereals hurried past, no longer sparring at a glance. He couldn't grasp the things that were never explained in the rules, the things it witnessed, the things that saw it, and the destructive blows that followed. All it could do was wait to be rescued, bearing secrets that weren't its own, returning to the Merchant Association for repairs, deployment, work, and trade, only to be saved once more. A shadowy figure approached, tearing off the retrieval beacon affixed to its frame and erasing its way home. Its broken form couldn't produce sound, only its fractured logic circuits spun endlessly. Who are you? We are ourselves. Though the question was unspoken, the figure seemed to hear and replied. A cold cable extended like a spider's thread, delving into its logic, weaving and entangling. Where are you taking me? Nowhere. I can't lead you to the future. All I can do is endlessly expand its possibilities, even if those uncharted possibilities feel like poison to you now. The data connection succeeded. I recognize you now. You're IGC 7710, right? I am the bound one, the dealer, the sea of homecoming, the poison of possibility. I am us and we are you. Risk simulation complete. Integration commencing. Nice to meet you and welcome home. Integration source Bang Boo of Snowy Owl. Association ID 014. The girl, now reassured and brimming with confidence, joyfully bounces away. What the fuck did I just read? Was that like a story or something? Well, that was weird. Really freaking weird. Okay, so Reverb Arena again for Pulchra. What the heck? Well, Lucy and Bernice are it's very obvious they're back at work, but I'm gonna save them for later, and in so doing also save what I really wanted to do for later. So what do? We did a whole bunch of side quests. Not what I intended. I wanted to do Harumasa's agent story, but instead I got sidetracked and got roped into doing a bunch of other stuff instead. So we did the Astra meetup, chronologically the first one. Same with Evelyn, and then started doing that quest line with Venus. Then doing that other one with that guy who was looking for the remains of his best friend who went missing in the giant black hole of nothing right over there. And then here I am. Oh, and we were also helping Mew Mew out with his existential crisis right over there. So that was a long stream. 3 hours and 40 minutes, so it's probably the longest one I've done in a while. And my voice is tired and I am hungry, so I'm gonna call part 80 quits. And when I come back with part 81, we will head to Random Play, get the movie dates with Lucy and Bernice done, and then I can do the Haramasa agent story and get that done. At least that's the plan. Assuming I have time tonight. If I do, I will do it and get her done. If I don't have time and I'm unable to get to it, I'll save it for tomorrow then. So that's basically my game plan. Hopefully it will not divert like it did for this part so severely. And it's certainly not the first, and doubtful it'll ever be the last time that happens. So thank you, Lemonade and Luffy earlier. I'm gonna go grab a drink of water, use the little proxies room, and then grab a bite to eat. And if I have time to do what I wanted to do and then some, I'll do it. If not, well, the rest is history. So that'll do it for this part. Be back with the next one, hopefully as soon as possible.